Evanston basketball is live on the radio at KNYN 99.1 and online at mylocalradio.com. Catch the Red Devils all winter long on your exclusive home for Evanston sports. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Mountain West Business Solutions, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, Landmark Plumbing and Heating, McKay Frankham, Uinta County School District Number 1, Joe's Modern Cleaners, Ellingford Brothers, Legal Tender Restaurant at Dunmar Inn, The Lumberyard, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Bear River Dental, Superior Rental and The Gun Room, T-Bar S Body Shop, West Star Printing, Pet Mineral Labs, Trona Valley Credit Union, MyLocalRadio.com, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Plains Tire, Evanston Regional Hospital, Kazine's, Seavers Jewelers, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, and Flex Fitness. With the opening tip approaching, let's head courtside for pregame coverage.
Welcome back to Star Valley High School in Afton, Wyoming. A second time we've been here to take on the Star Valley Braves, and all this is trip number 4 for me this year. Although a lot of those came back to back on the Christmas week tournament, the Star Valley Shootout. It's conference time though. Evanston versus the Braves. Coming up in about 30 minutes from now, 35 past the hour, first tip scheduled for 2 p.m. We'll be back with a scene set. We'll look ahead at the girls and boys contests at 2 and 3:30 on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Is laundry one of those chores that drags you down? Let Joe's Modern Cleaners come to your rescue. Take advantage of their wash and fold service. You drop it off and pick it up. The rest is done for you. Or you could take all your clothes to Joe's, load them up into the multiple washers, then dry them in the multiple dryers, and do all 10 loads in the time that it would take you to do 2 at home. Ask about all our other laundry options at Joe's Modern Cleaners, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. Take all your clothes to Joe's.
Jake Hibbard joining you courtside at Star Valley High School. 42-31 the score with about 3 minutes left in the boys JV contest. Evanston leading the Braves. Last time these two teams played, it was a split. Boys played them on the 28th of December. The girls played them on the 29th. The boys of Evanston won 49-34 on that 28th contest. It was very tight at the half. Evanston pulled away thanks to some offensive anemacy by Star Valley and giving away the ball, frankly, too much for the Braves as well. On the girls' side, it was also very tight at halftime, but it went the opposite way. The Star Valley Lady Braves pulled away in the second half and ended up winning 54-37. This time, though, it's conference meeting, the first of 2. The next time they see each other will be at Red Devil Gymnasium, and then it's very possible that these 4 teams could match up against each other come late February at Cody High School in the regional tournament. Record-wise on the girls' side, both with winning records. The Lady Red Devils 1-0 in conference season after a win on Thursday over Green River, 41-39. The Star Valley Lady Braves had a little bit easier time yesterday in their victory, blowing out the Jackson Lady Broncs. And Star Valley sits 8-3 on the season. Lady Red Devils at 8-5. Neither team has a leading scorer in double digits. Star Valley really relies on some all-around scoring, get between 7 and 9 points from 4 or 5 girls and go from there. Evanston's trying to hold teams at or below 40 points and then get just enough from their offense. And they've done very well as a defensive stalwart team to a winning record and a 1-0 conference start. The leading scorer for Star Valley is Abby Coles, although yesterday, as you'll hear from Coach Moore in just a bit, it was a different duo of players really getting things going. On the boys' side, Evanston is still below 500, but 1-0 in conference after a 8-point victory over Green River on Thursday. Star Valley defeated Jackson by 15 or 17 points yesterday to start off 1-0 in the conference as well. So at the end of this week, at the end of today's game, there will be a 2-0 team coming out of Star Valley High School. Will it be Evanston or will it be Star Valley on the boys' side? We'll have to wait and see. A 2-0 team on either the girls or the boys' side, and then 1-1 for the other. That's a great start for whoever gets those victories to begin the Southwest Conference season record. Leading scorer for the Star Valley Braves, Dean Sean. He will get the start tonight. He did not start in the December 28th loss for Star Valley to Evanston. Leading scorer for the Red Devils, Dawson Crofts. From what I understand, he will continue to come off the bench as the 6th man for the Red Devils today. We'll leave it right there and come back in just a bit with Kennedy Johnson, a standout student for this week from Evanston High School. We'll be back in 3 minutes with that. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive, here in Evanston.
When it comes to shopping online, you definitely want to put thelumberyard.com on your list of favorites. You'll save time and money by visiting thelumberyard.com first. You'll find a huge selection of inventory to choose from. We've got everything you need for any of your home, yard, or shop projects. Get excellent prices and quick delivery when you shop at thelumberyard.com. We are part of the local community, plus we ship all over the United States. Log on today to see what all the excitement is about.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Dr. Dog, the other day I was at the dog park and ran into Keegan, the Irish setter from up the road. When we smelled hello, I was surprised because he smelled like delicious roasted duck. When I asked if he'd been hunting, he said nein, he had been to see you.
Yes, Mr. Hans German Shepherd, I'm recommending Canine Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com for all my canine patients. The powder mixes with your dog food to create a delicious duck-flavored gravy. Order your Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com today.
You're invited to browse through the store at Kazin's Ace Hardware in Evanston. You'll find vacuums and cleaning supplies, everything you need for your next painting project. A full line of electrical products, bolts, screws, hand tools, power tools, bathroom fixtures, and plumbing supplies. Plus everything else you need to take care of your lawn and garden, from lawnmowers to fertilizer. Once you finish all your projects, you can sit down on the comfortable patio furniture and barbecue on your new Weber or Traeger grill that you could also find at Kazin's Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Kazin's Ace Hardware on Front Street in Evanston.
Kennedy Johnston, a senior at EHS, member of the cheer squad, but I got you in here because I was looking at the who can I get that's involved musically. Got a choir student, so now I've got someone in strings. Strings for me is a broad topic. What does that mean? What is your instrument?
I play the violin.
How long have you played?
Since like 5th grade, I think.
Did you get in as like a 5th grader? Was it private lessons, or were you playing it as a part of a school thing, or what was going on?
Yeah, I took private lessons at first, and then in school I started it.
What do you like about the violin?
I don't know. It just has a cool sound to it, and it's really fun to play.
When you are playing the violin and something goes wrong, what do you hate about the violin?
I don't know. It just gets hard sometimes, and it can sound bad, but if you just keep practicing, you can make it work.
How long did it take for you to get the right sound coming out of your instrument?
Just till recently. Like, it takes a long time to sound good, I guess.
I only played once. Well, I didn't play. I had a violin in my hands, and I was trying to get that sound, and it was just screeching. What was I doing wrong?
I don't know. Just starting out is really rough. Like, when kids start playing at first, it sounds a little rough, but...
What's the key to like how you hold it, how much pressure you're putting on the strings, on the bow? What's the balance?
I don't know. You just have to find it and like trial and error, for real.
You're also in cheer. How long have you been doing that?
I just started cheer this year, so.
Had you ever been in like the tumbling classes or anything when you were younger, or was this just totally brand new?
No, totally brand new and just, brand new thing for me.
You have a twin sister?
Yes, I do.
What's her name?
Morgan.
Okay, is she also in cheer this year?
Yep, we do cheer together.
Had she been doing it longer, or is she also just starting?
We just started together.
What was the conversation? Why'd you guys decide to get involved?
My friend just asked us to try out, and we tried out just randomly. I don't know. It was just kind of a random thing, but I'm really glad I did it.
What is it like? Do you have to get up early in the morning for practice? How's that going?
Yeah, I wake up at 5, and I don't know. I'm a little tired, but it's worth it.
How do you deal with that day in and day out, and then you have to go to school then, and then you have to go home and do homework? Is that a big change?
Yeah, it's nice having it in the morning, though, because then I don't have to worry about it, like, conflicting with homework after school, so it's okay.
Did you say your practice starts at 5, or you have to get up at 5?
I get up at 5, and it starts at 5:30.
Okay, and that goes for, what, an hour?
An hour and a half.
So then you get out at 7, and then do you rush home?
Yeah, rush home, get ready, and then come back to school.
And school starts at?
8:10.
Is it a tight fit sometimes between getting home and then getting to school on time?
It's not bad because my house is pretty close, but for other people it might be a little hard.
Last year you were in student council. What was your position?
I was secretary, student body secretary.
What did you do as a secretary?
Just like helped plan stuff, and like I was in charge of like taking pictures and stuff and recording things for the student council.
What were some things that you guys planned last year that you liked?
We always do like the pep assemblies, and I like that, like choosing the games and the fun stuff we could do for that.
What games were some of them on the where you're like, oh, we got to do this?
One that I really like that we do a lot is like the Hungry Hippo, and like you try to catch balloons with like a basket. I don't know, it's just fun watching people do it. Wouldn't want to do it.
Is that the one where you make them into like a human wheelbarrow and then they have to go forward with the basket?
Yeah, that's the one.
Had they been doing that before, or had you seen that one before and you're like, we got to continue that?
Yeah, I think we've like always been doing that one.
What was the campaign like? Did you have to run for student council?
Yeah, I did. I made posters, and yeah, that was about it, but it was fun.
Did you have to speak at an assembly?
No, there was no speaking, so it was just like posters and like tell people to vote for me, and yeah.
Did you really have to do a lot of note-taking as secretary, or was that just mostly in name only?
Yeah, there wasn't much note-taking, I guess.
You mentioned you did some photography while in there, and you said for your senior project it's based around photography. Tell me what you're doing.
So my senior project, I'm doing like people's senior pictures and just like of my sisters, like taking pictures, like portrait stuff, and I really like that, so I might want to go into that, I think.
You're doing people's senior pictures?
Yeah, I've done 2 of my friends' senior pictures.
How long have you been doing photography?
Probably I got my camera like 2 years ago, I think, so.
Did you take any classes in it, or did you just research online?
No, I never took classes, but my older sisters do photography, so they've helped me like learn how to use the camera and stuff.
Is it, when you're taking someone's senior picture, is the tougher thing trying to get something that they like, or is it on your side trying to find like the right setting, like so they're positioned the right way or the right location? What's the toughest thing?
Just working to like find their angle and like make them look like the best they can, and like make it work with like the lighting. I don't know. There's just a lot of aspects that go into it.
Have you learned any tricks on getting some like cool like lens action or like effects, or getting the lighting just right as you've been taking these photos?
Something I like to do is to like add more perspective to it. To like, if you're like out in nature, like get a leaf or something and like put that by the lens, and then it adds this cool blur thing on the side and just gives it more depth. I don't know. I like to do that with my pictures.
Where'd you get that idea?
I don't know. I just saw it, I guess. I don't know. I like to do it, though.
You were just looking around at photos and you saw that. As you kind of look around and see something that you like, and like, okay, let me figure out how that effect works.
Yeah, pretty much like that.
All right. Kennedy Johnston, senior at EHS, former member of student council, cheerleader, and violinist. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I think another good name for Matt Rex, the owner of T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston, would be the Anger Eraser. I came out to the parking lot to find a ding and scratch. I was so angry, I went to T-Bar S Body Shop to get a quote and met Matt Rex. He said they would fix it, and he'd even talked to my insurance company. When I picked up my car, it looked great. No stress, no hassle. Matt's friendliness and quality service erased all my anger. When your car gets bunged up, don't get angry. Just let T-Bar fix your car.
Welcome back to Star Valley High School in Afton, Wyoming. Conference matchup number 2 for both these teams, about 10.5 minutes away. On the girls' side, we will take a break, come back with Star Valley head coach for the girls program, Dave Moore, and then we'll return with Jeremy Fessler, head coach for the Lady Red Devils. This is the First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
Got Dave Moore, head coach for the Star Valley girls. Yesterday, you took on Jackson, got the first conference victory out of the way. Actually, excuse me, it was Thursday. You got yesterday off. What did you do with that day in between games? Was it a lighter shoot-around or full practice?
Actually, we did play yesterday. We didn't have the day off, so yeah. So it's kind of like a quick turnaround here. I know the other Evanston did, and that was a good deal for them. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm screwed up in my head because I was looking at the score this morning, and then I was thinking, okay, I played 2 days ago. Yeah, you played yesterday, got it out of the way. Anyways, that out of the way, how did you feel about your team coming out of the preseason into conference play?
Well, we've been, I've been, upbeat. I guess, doing the coach's pessimism of don't get too excited, but. We're starting to come around. We have different scores. It seems like every game, different girls stepping up. And last night we had some different girls stepping up last night for us. So that's been a good thing for us to see, is different girls stepping up every game for us.
Well, I know looking around at your stats and watching the games, it's not really one girl that has to lead the way. It's all the girls chipping in their fair share. Who was it last night?
It was McKenna Brogue and Millie Merritt were, the two that stepped up, along with Abby Coles.
Against Evanston last time, it was a very tight game at the half. You were able to pull away in the fourth quarter. You've got a height advantage on this team. You probably have a little more experience at the varsity level, but this Evanston team was very scrappy against you. What do you have to watch out for?
And that's exactly what we're expecting in this game, nothing less. And their pressure is something that's going to gave us trouble in that first time, and we've been working on that. So I'm hoping that we can be able to handle that pressure. But the Evanston girls are very tough, and they're going to continue to come at us for 4 quarters. So we're just going to really have to work on our execution and our full court against that full court pressure.
Any worry about fatigue, or you're just used to it with the girls going day after day with tournaments?
I think we'll be okay that way. I've been playing about 8 girls consistently, so they seem to be kind of in the groove of that now.
All right, Coach Moore, thank you.
You bet.
Welcome back to Star Valley High School. Let's give you your starting lineups for both teams right now. First for the Lady Red Devils, 1-0 in conference play after a 41-39 victory over Green River on Thursday. Caitlin Hyatt, 5'2", senior at point guard. Corey DeRue, 4'11", senior at the wing. Natalie Robbins, 5'6", senior at the other wing position, wearing number 23. Hannah Sowers, 5'9", junior at power forward, wears number 34. And number 20, senior, 5'11", Aja Hanna Archuleta, leading the team in points per game and rebounds. Off the bench, we'll see Zosha Nowakowski, Sierra Burley, Amber Lowe, and Taryn Wagstaff. For the Star Valley Lady Braves, Abby Coles, number 4, averaging 9.6 points per game. Shay Erickson, number 14, averaging 6.3. Millie Merritt up at the tops of scoring yesterday, averaging 5.4 on the season, whereas number 22, Caitlin Erickson, number 12, averages 8.2 per game. And Olivia Muir, the 5'10" post, at 9.3 points per game and 5.1 rebounds. A senior wearing number 32. Do not have heights outside of Olivia. I know she's right around 5'10". There's a lot. Roster didn't have it, but Star Valley's taller than Evanston, so between 5'6" and 5'10" is pretty much where they all reside. We'll see Cassie Hunsaker, Olivia Olson, McKenna Brogue off the bench, Hannah Christia and Kaylee Hale possibilities as well. Come back in a couple of minutes with Coach Fessler, and then the opening tip from Star Valley High School, Evanston versus the Star Valley Braves on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
From Randolph, Utah to the Uinta Mountains, from Lyman to Evanston. Whenever you have plumbing, heating, or air conditioning problems, call Landmark Plumbing and Heating at 307-789-8793. Regular office hours run Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But we also offer 24/7 emergency service. Do you need a new septic system, water heater, or furnace? You can trust Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Program our number into your phone right now, 307-789-8793. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
When you run a farm or ranch, you understand how important water is when it comes to your animals. Not only does it matter for the overall health of your animals, but it directly ties to your bottom line. Ellingford Brothers sells cement water troughs and custom-built critter ladders, culverts, head gates, and septic tanks. See how Ellingford Brothers can help you with water options for your farm or ranch. Call today, 307-789-1515. That's 789-1515.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Uinta County School District No. 1 has been committed to excellence since its beginning in 1870. This commitment is not only reflected in student education, but in our school buildings and facilities over the years. The staff at Uinta County School District No. 1 works hard to provide clean, comfortable, and safe learning environments for student learning. No matter what department you're working with, at Uinta County School District No. 1, you will always find us striving for the pathway to excellence.
Coach Fessler, you did it again. That's all I could say when you walked up here. These Green River games, I mentioned at the beginning of the game, in the middle throughout when it was staying close. Last year it came down to that last second putback shot by Aja, and it looked like it was going to be the exact same sort of game again today, and that's how it was. You weathered the storm, and Katie Strauss misses a three at the end to win it. And so you guys come away victorious.
Yeah, you know, every game with these guys is a battle, and it's fun. It's fun for the crowd. It's fun for our girls. And, you know, I'm just very proud of our defensive performance. I was worried about their pick and roll, and I thought we were going to have to go to zone, but we handled it at the end. We got a little mixed up at the end on that stuff, but for most of the game, we were right where we needed to be. And when you can handle a team, they've got three girls that are averaging about 34 points, which is about what we average as a team.
Yep.
So I thought it was an amazing.
It's that number, and you'd love it to be a little bit higher, but really for your girls, hold them below 40 and you have a really good chance. And today that's right where you'd held them at 30.
Solid teams that we've held under 40.
Exactly.
That's just good stuff right there.
Yeah, you hold Mountain View to 26. I think Lyman got right to 40, and they're averaging
right
close to
40.
60 a game. And Green River was averaging 55 a game. You hold them to 39. Possessions were limited, but also the outside shooting. Like you said, the pick and roll got going in the fourth quarter a little bit. But outside shooting, those girls that were shooting 50% and 33% combined, they didn't hit a single three all game, I don't think.
Yeah, we were out on the zeros shooting 33%.
Yep.
And then Heisler shooting 50, and we were very conscious of where she was, and we put our best kids on her, and we rotated through there. Game plan was to keep her out of the paint because she dishes so well and finds the open girl. And we did a great job at that. First half, they didn't make many shots, but we got good looks. We got the ball in the post. Our posts need to finish better. But, you know, if we make more baskets in the first half, we got a little bit of lead there. So we still got work to do, but – you know, you take these victories because they have a lot coming back from last year. They were all injured.
Yep.
And so when that happens, then their bench has to play all of last year. And then the starters come back, and the bench girls were starters last year. So they got some solid kids, so it's a good win.
And I misspoke. Maddie Heiser did get 1-3 in, but between Katie Strauss and Maddie Heiser, which combined averaged 25 points per game, Heiser got 7. Strauss did not score today.
Yeah, 2 adjustments we made this week is we put in our zone press, we put AJ at the top, and we've had her down low. I think that's huge for us. And then when we get into that offense, where they're playing a one-man front, 1-3-1, we moved Corey to the corner and brought AJ up because AJ can see over top, and then Corey can get those corner shots. So I think those were 2 very good adjustments that we made from last week to this week because we knew we were going to see that 1-3-1 at some point.
You move right into Star Valley on Saturday after a day off tomorrow. And that's a team that got a little bit more on that. I don't think they got exactly their season average, but it's not a group of scorers it is a group of scorers for Star Valley. There's not a couple of girls.
Exactly.
They're all putting 7 to 9 points per game.
And those are the dangerous teams.
Yeah, because you're not looking to stop one player.
Yeah.
You're looking to stop 6 or 7 and hope to shut down maybe 3 of them.
Yeah, and number 14 hurt us last time. She hit 4 threes. Mm-hmm. And they've got a little set that we've already got taken care of. We're going to take care of that little set. But yeah, Star Valley's tough. They returned seven seniors that were juniors last year, and they all played the entire year. So they've got experience. They're just a tough team. I don't even know what they're ranked. I didn't look at rankings today.
They're top 5.
Number 3, aren't they?
I think. I'll see if it logs me back in here. I think they're 3rd or 4th, but either way,
they're solid. They're a solid team, and we're going to have our work cut out for us going up there and getting a win. But we're going to go out and give it. We were down 4 in the third quarter with 1 minute left up there last time we played them. And I called a dumb set, and they got a layup, and they got another layup, and we're down 8. And I put that on me. But we're right there. If we play defense and if we can score, we're going to be with every team. I thought we did well against the press for the most part also.
Free throw shooting, better than it has been. It's not perfect, but it is better. I look at Corey DeRue was 4 for 4. Aja was, I think, 3 for 7, 1 for 2 from Zosha, and 3 of 5 from Amber Lowe. It was better than it has been.
We made enough at the end.
Yeah.
Mountain View, we just clanked everything up there. This one we need to be better. Nat missed 1, AJ missed 1, but we need to be better. But it was better that got us that win.
8-5 through 13 games.
Yeah, that's pretty. I like that number. We knew it was going to be a transition, so we're still working through things. But 8-5 is a good record for us right now.
You move in 1-0 in the quadrant play, most importantly. Now on to Star Valley. We talked about them. It's really going to now be the grind of you get these teams at home, but on the road against Green River, it's going to be that whole advantage that we had today with the student sector. That's going to flip over, and you're going to have those girls react in pressure situations when the crowd's not on their side.
Yeah, and we'll see how that goes. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. The band especially, they do a great job getting everybody pumped up, and our crowd is loud, and it's just a fun atmosphere out here.
I was hoping to see if it'd load up Star
That's
Valley.
All right. They're ranked. They're good.
4. I think they're 4 this year. Yeah. Coach Fessler, thank you.
Okay.
Set for the opening tip, it's Olivia Muir for Star Valley, home whites and the maroon numerals and lettering against Ajahana Archuleta for the Lady Red Devils in the red jerseys, white numerals and trim. Starters, we mentioned them earlier. We'll run you through them in just a second. Opening tip goes to Olivia Muir. Olivia tips it to Erickson. Caitlin Erickson, Abby Coles, and Olivia Muir, as well as Millie Merritt and Shay Erickson on the court for Star Valley. Early corner 3 taken and made. Shay Erickson delivers early on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Throw over the top for Evanston, moving from right to left. It's Robbins to Sowers. Sowers backs up, gives it up to Kaylin, who takes it away to the top of the key and receives it back on the left wing. Bounce pass to Archuleta. Evanston had a fast break opportunity, but the throw was just a little bit under, and they wisely slowed up into the half court. Ball tipped out of bounds on a bounce pass intended for Sowers, entering into the blocks. 3-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Coles to Erickson. Looks back to Coles. Shea Erickson on the near side. Throw over the top and across the timeline, Millie Merritt. Throws to Erickson, Caitlin, back to Millie, and Coles. Half-court setup after the press break by Star Valley. It's on the right corner. Olivia Muir pops up and throws it to the top. Merritt sees a streaking Coles out on the corner for 3. Down! 6-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Star Valley looking strong and looking as good as advertised throughout the regular season. Already, Kaylin Hyatt goes straight across the court, coast to coast, and 6-2 the score. Layup for Hyatt, first points of the day for Evanston. 6 points already for Star Valley, and the Lady Red Devils struggle, as we mentioned pregame with Coach Fessler. If you get them or get their opponent 2 or above 40 points. 40 and under, they're okay. Number 3 goes out, so a missed attempt on Shea Erickson for Star Valley. Corey DeRue taking it across for the Lady Red Devils. Again, Evanston moving from right to left, over to the right corner. Kaylin looks into the post. Sowers is fronted. They go to the right wing. Archuleta to DeRue on the opposite side. Flash into the post. DeRue holding on to it. Finds Robbins at the top of the key. Robbins calling for motion in the blocks, then goes left wing to DeRue. Back to the top. Archuleta with it. 6 minutes in the first quarter. 3 ball by Robbins would be her first of the year. Still can't get one to go. Rebounded by Star Valley's Abby Coles. Hyatt ties her up. DeRue takes the ball out. That goes flying to under the basket, where it's picked up by Shea Erickson. She takes it across the timeline herself, picks up at the left wing, and finds it out to the corner. Merritt, entry pass into the blocks, left side. Muir up and in, but I think the foul comes before the shot. Foul on number 2, Kaylin Hyatt for Evanston. First foul on the Red Devils. 6-2 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 5:40 left in the opening quarter. Millie Merritt, the inbounder from under the basket for Star Valley. The Braves on the right side. Catch and shoot. Erickson bounces it off the rim twice, falls out. Robbins comes down with the rebound for the Devils. Spins around, goes up far sideline. On the run. 3-on-2 disadvantage for Evanston. Slow up into the half court, out to the opposite corner. DeRue takes it from Kaylin, and then Hyatt gets it back at the top of the key. Swing around to the right side. Flash into the post and a loft to Archuleta. High off the glass, a little bit too high and hard. Missed shot. Olivia Muir running for Star Valley. Loses her dribble, picks it back up to the top of the key to the left wing. Coles. Coxon fires from 3, misses everything on it. Kaylin on the run after picking up the rebound on one bounce. Left sideline. Turns around, gets trapped. Has the ball poked at by Millie Merritt. Takes it away and gives it back to Robbins. High post turn down into the low blocks. Archuleta turns around, shoots, misses. Hyatt comes up with the rebound over the head of Merritt. This is reset into the half-court offense for Evanston. Corey DeRue dribbles to the left wing. 4:45 left in quarter number 1. Evanston down to Star Valley, 6-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Hyatt got an open 3 attempt look, but the pass went through her hands. She drives in, dishes out left block to Archuleta. Spin around, fading away against Muir. Falls in the foul. Ajahana with the and one opportunity following the foul by Olivia Muir. Her first and first for Star Valley. Evanston held tight with Star Valley the first time they played. At the end, it kind of got a little bit out of hand, but at the half, it was 24-17. Evanston actually led 10-6 after the first quarter. Third quarter, Star Valley got an 8-point advantage and then ultimately won by 17 points, 54-37 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. And one opportunity for Archuleta. She struggled at the line this year, high up, falling straight down. Had a lot of loft on that shot. Looked good from the get-go. 6-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Otessa Olsen checks in for Star Valley to play some post along with Olivia Muir. They were the 2 outside hitters for Star Valley during the volleyball season, so a lot of height on the court for the Braves right now. Back cut leaves Olivia Muir wide open. The pass delivered but missed. Put back attempt by Otessa Olsen goes. 8-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. A timeout taken. A step over the baseline by Ajahana turns it back over to Evanston. After that made shot on the offensive board, Coach Fessler looked down to the bench and called Hannah Sowers to run back into the game. She had just a quick breather, and she's back into the contest. 8-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Olsen catches and shoots from point-blank range. 4 points for Otessa in just a minute of play. Throw over the top to Sowers. Passes it near sideline to Corey DeRue. She takes it to the top of the key, backs up against the defense. Left wing, Robbins drives into the free throw line, finds a double team. Backs out, gives it to DeRue. Cassie Hunsaker into the game as well for Star Valley. Archuleta at the free throw line. Goes past Archuleta, but may have put the ball on the ground after taking a step or two. Travel called on Evanston. Turnover for the Lady Red Devils. 3:48 in the first quarter. Evanston trailing 10-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Braves winning big yesterday against Jackson. Evanston getting a narrow victory over Green River. Hunsaker to Otessa behind the timeline. Trap working for the Red Devils. Otessa to Hunsaker, and then across the timeline to Merritt. Merritt throws it up to the top. Shea Erickson to the corner. Drive in, Hunsaker from 6 feet away on the baseline, misses after 3 bounces off the rim. Archuleta brings the ball down, but then gets it stolen away by Olivia Muir. Muir throws it out of bounds after it was partially stolen away by Archuleta. The last touch is on Aja and Evanston. Stays with Star Valley basketball. Wholesale substitution for the Lady Braves. Got to check on one player there. She did not play at all last time we saw. Unless I've got a number wrong. We have McKenna Brogue back in, a sophomore. Turnover on an illegal screen for McKenna. Just as we say her name, she gets called for a foul. There's the roster. I got the wrong one. Get the right name from Duke Dance, or see if I can get it on the YO Preps on the stats. Anyways, Evanston has the basketball, and the player in question is Caitlin Derrickson. I guess I just wrote her number down wrong. There it is. I had her all along. She came out, came back in. I thought 12 was Caitlin. Turnover, Star Valley basketball. Coles has it at the top. Caitlin Derrickson on the left corner. Guarded by Sowers. Big up top to Hunsaker. Flash around to the right side. Brogue steps in, throws it into the post. Otessa has it. Hand fighting in the blocks between Evanston and Star Valley. And Kaylin Hyatt called for a push foul. That's Hyatt's second. Right block, Erickson spins to her left, finds Olsen outside the three-point line on the corner, dribbles to the free throw line, pass back to Coles. 2:40 left in the first quarter. Star Valley up by 5 on the clock. Drive in, and Erickson runs into the knee of Archuleta. A little bit slow to get up. And a foul on the Red Devils. Wait and confirm that it is on Aja. That's the call. Team foul number 3 for Evanston. 2 on Hyatt, 1 on Archuleta. She heads to the bench. Replaced on the court by Sierra Burley. Hunsaker inbounding for Star Valley, the home team, in the white jerseys, moving from left to right. Burley almost came up with a steal. Coles took it over her back and has the ball, passes it to the left corner. Erickson to the top. Brogue drives around a screen, dishes out right corner to Otessa. Fakes a 3, looks to a skip to the left wing. Erickson has it. Head fakes, drive in, 2 steps, and a slow, methodical miss. Picked up an offensive rebound. Erickson puts it back. Step past Hannah Sowers and was a little bit slow, partially blocked. Inbound to DeRue, stolen away by Olsen. She misses a first shot and then knocks it out of bounds, attempting to pull down the rebound. Evanston basketball. Erickson with 2, Shea Erickson with 3, Caitlin Erickson with 2, Abby Coles with 3, and Otessa Olsen with 4. The 12-5 differential. Star Valley leading Evanston in the final 2 minutes of the first quarter. Archuleta breaks the press herself, drives all the way into the left block, turns around, gives it to Burley on the wing. To the top. Robbins goes right wing. DeRue has it. DeRue with Brogue on her. Spins to the left, goes right side, fakes Brogue out, dishes backside. Archuleta has it on the right wing. 1:45 left in the quarter. Archuleta out of passing options. Finds Sowers on the right block. She drives in, spins out, double team. Corey DeRue left open on the wing for 3. Misses long off the handle. Sowers takes down the rebound on 1 bounce. She has it on the right corner. Skip from Robbins to the left corner. Sierra Burley can't handle it. Ball goes flying into the Star Valley bench. Turnover Evanston. Timeout taken by Evanston. Half timeout, 30 seconds. We'll be back. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
I have Evanston with 5 turnovers in the opening quarter and a 12-5 score. Largely because of those turnovers. Star Valley is not going to give one player have a ton of points, at least not on a game-to-game basis. But they've got 5 or 6 players who can all put 7 to 9 points, maybe 12, 14 if they need it. And most importantly, they're going to get a lot of turnovers. Height advantage looming large for Star Valley as again Erickson takes it from the left wing and drives into the blocks. Layup good from the left side. 14-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Erickson with her second bucket. Under 1 minute to play, Sierra Burley dribbles it from the wing to the right corner. Stops, nearly travels with it, finds Archuleta at the top of the key. Archuleta to the free throw line, back to Sowers behind the line. DeRue to the corner, Burley head fakes, out to the right wing. Two shot up, airballed by Robbins. Rebound by DeRue, spins into a triple team though, and either a foul or a travel. Foul called on Star Valley. Team foul number 3 on Star Valley against McKenna Brogue, her second. Brogue likely to come out of the game. She takes a seat and is replaced by Millie Merritt. Baseline inbound to the right of their own hoop. Natalie Robbins throwing it in for Evanston. Up high to DeRue. Down to 30 seconds left in the first quarter. DeRue picks up her dribble, finds Burley on the right wing. One dribble herself, bounce to Archuleta. 25 seconds left. Muir out deep, guarding Archuleta tightly. Star Valley denying the post-entry passes, and that's what they did last time as well. Muir comes away with a steal against DeRue. Takes it across the timeline, picks up her pivot foot, and then moves one, but they give it to her. Three-point line shot missed by Erickson. Ball knocked out of bounds on a rebound attempt. Millie Merritt, the last to touch it. No, Archuleta. So it stays with Star Valley. 5.7 seconds left in the opening quarter. Merritt finds Erickson. Back to Merritt. 3 seconds left. At the top of the key, finds Erickson on the left wing. 1 second. 4-3. No good. 14-5 at the end of one quarter. Evanston trails Star Valley. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Star Valley leading Evanston 14-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Hello, Miss Susan Siamese Cat.
Dr. Dog, I'm here because my perfectly shiny fur has lost its shimmer, and I don't have the energy I did as a kitten.
Miss Susan Siamese Cat, I recommend that you start taking the Feline Daily Multi-Chews from PetMinerals.com immediately. Your good health isn't a yarn ball to play with.
Dr. Dog, you always make me feel better.
Log on to PetMinerals.com today and get your feline supplements ordered today.
Second quarter underway, 10 seconds gone by on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston trails Star Valley 14-5 after 8 minutes. Corey DeRue onto the court along with Natalie Robbins, Zosha Novakowski, Ajahana Archuleta, and Bailey Porter. Shot up by DeRue, misses long and way high. Battle for the board, jump ball between Coles and Evanston. That's Star Valley basketball. Bailey Porter getting her first action in a few games. Where's number 11? Senior for the Red Devils. Comes back out after a 30 seconds in, and Amber Lowe replaces her. Star Valley breaks the press in quick fashion. Bounce pass from Coles to Muir in the fast break. Layup good, 16-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Seal's been broken in the second quarter. Taryn Wagstaff breaks the press and then gets run over from behind, called for a travel. Turnover Evanston. Well, Wagstaff probably walked with it a little bit before getting run over by Muir, but that certainly just added insult to injury. We got a little rug burn on the knees after that, or floor burn, I guess. There's no rug here. Muir on the left corner. That's Erickson, rather. Muir onto the court in the blocks along with Coles, Erickson, and Merritt. Abby Coles drives baseline. Hand check on Amber Lowe is foul number 4 for Evanston in the half. First on Lowe. 59 seconds gone by in the second quarter. Coach Fessler's arguing that a similar call called on Evanston's side, just the last possession. Foul on the shot for Abby Coles. Trailing up and against number 20, Archuleta picks up her second. Foul trouble on the post for Archuleta, forces Sowers to come back in and likely replace Aja with just 1 minute and 1 second gone by in the second quarter. Evanston can ill afford foul trouble anywhere, but in the post, it's more dangerous than anywhere else, especially with a senior leader like Aja coming out. Nowakowski, Sowers, Robbins, Wagstaff, and Lowe on the court for the Red Devils. First free throw good by Coles, second one up and in as well. 18-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 5 points for Coles. Hit a three to open up the contest. Lowe playing point guard for Evanston. Takes it across right side to the wing. Wagstaff has it. Skip to the left. Robbins looks into the post. Looks away. Goes back to the top of the key. Lowe to the left corner. Robbins drives baseline. Has to back up. Great defense by Merritt. Spinning around and 5-second clock ticking against Robbins. Throws it up high. Amber Lowe has to sky up to avoid a turnover. 1.5 minutes by in the second quarter. Wagstaff on the right wing looking down to Nowakowski. She's fronted. Double team. One in front, one behind. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Millie Merritt. Inbound for the Red Devils. Wagstaff way to the right of the basket on the baseline. Inbounding. Throw up to Nowakowski. 8-foot shot, misses long. Tries to get her own rebound. Spins around and loses control of it. Almost tackles Shea Erickson in the process. Pass back to Merritt, and Evanston will relinquish into the half-court defensive set. Coles to the right wing where Caitlin Erickson takes it, guarded by Hannah Sowers. She's taken Sowers off the dribble a couple of times, has 4 points in the contest. Back to Merritt, though, this time. Back cut into the blocks. Turn around, out to the right side. Erickson head fakes, left-handed push shot. Good. Caitlin Erickson, 6 points in the game. 20-5 lead on the Impact Physical Therapy board. This contest, nothing like the first meeting between the two, at least in the first half, where Evanston was hanging right with and actually held a 10-6 lead at the end of the first quarter. Turnover for Lowe, bounce passing for Robbins, who never even quite got a hand on the ball. To the right side, it's Star Valley with Merritt driving in baseline. Doesn't use the glass, probably should have. Misses long off the rim. Handoff on the rebound from Sowers. Evanston ball and Natalie Robbins driving, trying to take on everyone. Stolen away. Abby Coles throws it ahead to Merritt. Has no one to beat. Wagstaff closing in quickly. Slows down, puts the ball up off the glass. Timeout taken by Evanston. They trail 22-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board following the layup by Millie Merritt. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Trying to keep teams below their season scoring average is the MO of the Evanston offense and defense this year. Get to 40 points, try to hold the opponent under 40 points. Coming into the contest, Star Valley averaging 48.8 points per game. Already almost halfway there with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. The tally is 22-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Star Valley leading Evanston. Yet another turnover on an entry pass into the post. Olivia Muir picks it off for Star Valley. Hands off to Cassie Hunsaker, who returns into the game for the Braves and will pass left side to Otessa Olsen, also back in for Star Valley. Up top, Caitlin Erickson along with Olivia Muir and Shea Erickson screening in the blocks. Screen around to the right side, opens up, Muir on the right blocks. Looked like she walked with it, touched on the baseline, but passed away to Olsen from under the hoop, and Olsen was unguarded. 6 points for Olivia, or for Otessa in the game, 24-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board, Star Valley over Evanston. On the left corner, Amber Lowe back to DeRue. DeRue drives into the right block, Back outside, catch and shoot, low for three, misses long, and the rebound by Otessa Olson. Evanston on the wrong side of an 18-0 run, and they can just not find anything to go. The last player to score for Evanston was Kaylin Hyatt way back in the first quarter. Left corner, down low, Muir, one dribble, drop step, shot up, fouled by Sowers, two coming up for Muir. As a team, Star Valley shoots 58% from the free throw line. Olivia Muir a little bit below that, 19 of 42 coming into yesterday's game, 45%. Halfway through the second quarter, 3:50 remaining, 24-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. First free throw up, misses to the left. That was foul number 1 on Hannah Sowers. She stays into the game. Novikowski out, replaced by Archuleta. Second free throw good for Muir. 20-point lead for Star Valley. Millie Merritt replaces Olivia Muir. Erickson, Hunsaker, Shea Erickson, and Otessa Olson on the court for Star Valley. DeRue playing a one-man press breaking crew, throws it up ahead to Sowers. She's rejected by Erickson. DeRue picks up the rebound, bounces under the baseline, finds Wagstaff. Stop and dish to the right side. Whistle blown prior to that. Foul on Hunsaker, I believe. Team foul number 4 is all for Star Valley. First on Hunsaker. Evanston with 16 fouls about halfway through the second quarter. Bounce pass on the baseline to Archuleta from DeRue. DeRue finds Archuleta, who goes to low, and team foul number 5, 2 quick ones on Hunsaker. She hand checks low. From no fouls to 2 fouls in 10 seconds. Near sideline inbound. DeRue catches and shoots for 3. Got it away and falls down just past the hand of Abby Coles, who was closing quick, trying to come up with a rejection. And the scoring run has finally ended. Evanston puts on some points, but they still trail 17 with 3:15 left in the second quarter. Pass to the right side, inside the three-point line. Olson misses long. Rebound chased down by Merritt on the left corner to the wing, out to the corner. Coles for 3. Air ball. Otessa Olson bullies her way in after the offensive rebound to right under the basket and airballs that. Wagstaff on the run after picking up the rebound for Evanston. She stops in the blocks, turns around, shoots off the glass, misses. Rebounded by Star Valley. Caitlin Derrickson with it. She gets tripped up as she tosses it away to Abby Coles. Evanston defending the right basket. No look pass, and Otessa Olson turns around and sees no look defense as well. Archuleta spun away from her and apparently misinterpreted where the ball was heading. Easy shot in for Otessa. She's up to 8 in the contest. 27-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston trailing Star Valley. Both teams starting 1-0 in the conference. Evanston beating Green River on Thursday. Star Valley beating Jackson yesterday. Bounce pass to Wagstaff. Bounce it to DeRue for a wing 3. Down! Second 3 ball of Corey DeRue, second quarter, and that's all 6 of Evanston's points in the quarter. 27-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Hunsaker to the left sideline. Coles looks for Erickson. She has to tiptoe the baseline to keep it from heading out of bounds. Throws back to Coles, who gives it to Hunsaker at the top of the key. Under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Otessa Olson has it outside the three-point line on the free throw line extended. Merritt at the top of the key. 5-second clock ticking with Wagstaff on her. To Coles, down low on the blocks. Back to work. Olson dishes out. Merritt, a half step inside the three-point line, gets a long 2-ball. 29-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Merritt with the shot up, makes it 29-11, a foul on the other side. On Star Valley's Hunsaker, her third foul. She had no fouls a minute and a half ago. Olivia Muir checks back in for Star Valley, as does Shea Erickson. And I'll take a quick look at that. Briley Battleson. Battleson in for Evanston. Missed shot for Evanston side. Rebounded by Archuleta. She gets fouled. It may be called as in the shooting process, so not a 1-and-1. It is 2 shots for Archuleta on the put-up attempt. Foul number 1 on Battleson. Free throw for Archuleta, high shot, down. A little bit more loft on the free throw attempts. 2 in by Archuleta. I know they've all been working on their free throw shooting this year, and a little bit of a different approach is what it appears. High shot again, hits the front rim, no good. Archuleta 1 of 2 from the line. 29-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Star Valley with the possession and the big lead. Moving from left to right. Erickson to Muir on the left corner. Works through. Finds Merritt at the top of the key. Merritt has Burley on her. Swing around to the right side. Back into the post. Otessa turns and shoots off the glass. Into double digits is Otessa Olsen, the junior post. And it's 31-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Star Valley averaging just under 45 per game. They're only 12, 13 points away from that already. Steal for Merritt. Spins around past Archuleta off the glass herself and falls down after rattling down from the rim. 33-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Dribble from Corey DeRue down to the blocks. High post to Kaylin Hyatt back into the contest. Right wing to Sowers. Sowers steps through, gives it top of the key to Archuleta. To DeRue, head fake, steps inside the three-point line, but walked with it as she gets a shot away. .4 seconds left. Inbound for Star Valley. Coles takes it across. Excuse me, that's Erickson. Tries to go all the way and does! Ripped right past the defense. Shea Erickson dominating, and it's 35-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 5 points for Erickson in the contest. Another steal, and this one a dribble off the leg by DeRue. Star Valley's Erickson throws down to Muir. 6 seconds into the blocks. Shot up off the glass, no good. Olsen battling for the board. Good block out by Sierra Burley. At the end of the half, 35-12 is the score. Evanston trails Star Valley by 23 points on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Jake Hibbert joining you live from Star Valley High School on a Saturday afternoon. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil Basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Throughout life, we celebrate the important milestones with jewelry, like graduation with a class ring, a watch for Father's Day, wedding sets for the bride and groom, a strand of pearls for your sweet 16, mother's rings to celebrate family. Commemorate these milestones working side by side with your personal jeweler at Sievers Jewelers. When you want to say, I want this moment to last forever, say it with Sievers. Sievers Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Evanston.
Halftime here at Star Valley. The dance team just performing 7.5 minutes before the start of the third quarter. Let's take a look at scores for Evanston. Unfortunately for the Red Devils, not very long of a list. 6 points from Corey DeRue. She hit 2 3 balls in the quarter. 4 points from Ajahana Archuleta. She's 2 of 3 from the free throw line. That's a positive note. Maybe not in this contest, but her free throw shooting looks like it's been altered a little bit. A little bit more of a high loft shot that makes the rim presumably softer when it falls down. Maybe allows her to get a little better aim. She's been missing long off the handle all season long, and the one miss she did have was a little bit short and even had a chance to fall down. And 2 points from Kaylin Hyatt. I had Evanston with 5 turnovers in the first quarter. Didn't really get a chance to keep up with them in the second, but they probably had at least 5 to 7 more turnovers. So turnovers adding up for the Lady Red Devils. On Star Valley's side, they're putting it down offensively. Led today by Otessa Olsen. Yesterday in the win against Jackson, it was Millie Merritt and McKenna Broke leading the way. We got 6 or 7 girls that can all light it up depending on the day, and today it's Otessa Olsen. She's taking advantage in the blocks of her height, her strength, her rebounding, her toughness, and she's flat out dominating the Red Devils down low. 10 points for her, 4 in the first quarter, 6 in the second. Olivia Muir, 1 of 2 from the free throw line and a field goal. She has 3 points. 6 points from Millie Merritt, 6 points from Caitlin Derrickson. All of those shots coming from inside the arc. 3 field goals for them. 5 points for Shea Erickson. She has a 3 and a 2. And 5 from Abby Coles. She has a 3 ball and is 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Those are your scores. The boys warming up as we speak. Evanston versus Star Valley coming up on the boys' end. Both those teams 1-0 as well after a win over Jackson yesterday for Star Valley. Win over Green River for Evanston on Thursday, who will come out 2-0 at the end of this weekend. We'll find out in about an hour or so. This is the First Bank presentation of Red Devil Basketball, live on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
We each have 168 hours in every week. When you exercise 2 to 3 hours a week, everything about your life gets better. I know this from personal experience. This is Ben Carden, owner of Flex Fitness Gym in Evanston. 2 to 3 hours of exercise per week will help you feel better, you will have more energy and confidence, your clothes will fit better, and the list goes on. Set yourself up for success. Visit Flex Fitness today and let us help you achieve a more healthy lifestyle. Flex Fitness, 100 Yellow Creek Road, right next to Smith's in Evanston.
In addition to local information and the best live coverage of local sports, you can stream music 24/7 at mylocalradio.com. Log on and choose the music you like best. Classic or modern country, indie, adult contemporary, or classic rock. Stream it live through your computer or cell phone. Listen to the music you want and don't miss the information you need. Like us on Facebook and visit mylocalradio.com today.
It's important to feel like you belong. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we understand the value of connection. When you become a member, you join our family. You become an owner of a not-for-profit financial organization, and your success becomes our success. We give back to our members by offering lower loan rates, fewer fees, higher yields, and more products and services. Become a member of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, and let's work together to reach your financial goals. We're a caring partner here for you. Member NCUA.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
The Lumberyard in Evanston, Wyoming is your local IFA dealer. The Lumberyard has tons of animal feed lines and accessories to help with your farm and ranch. Since 1923, IFA has worked to manufacture and distribute the highest quality products to the agricultural community. The Lumberyard has partnered with IFA to develop product lines based on customer need. We won't sell you something that doesn't make you successful. Visit us online or at the Lumberyard today, your local IFA dealer, 400 Front Street in Evanston.
Star Valley girls breaking through some paper, or at least taking it with them. It's usually for like a football game and usually at the beginning of a contest, but the cheerleaders set up one of those little paper banners, and no, they didn't break it. They just took it with them. I think Olivia Muir was leading the charge with that and got the brunt of that little paper banner. Star Valley's back out, though, so that puts the Star Valley boys back to the bench, back to the locker room. Evanston's boys still out there in the layup line. No sign from our girls as of yet. Trailing 35-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in conference matchup number 2. Star Valley looks like the cream of the crop in the west side of the state, at least early on at the 4A level. Looking that way very much so right now. We'll be back in 2 minutes with third quarter action, live from Star Valley High School on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Education in Wyoming has been a long-held tradition. The communities that make up Uinta County School District #1 are committed to those traditions. Student learning, teacher and staff development, extracurricular activities for students to choose from, quality facilities that are clean and comfortable, and a transportation department that always goes above and beyond are just some of the ways we work as a community to help students succeed. Uinta County School District #1, Pathway to Excellence.
Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need them, they'll be there, specializing in plumbing, air conditioning repairs, furnace installation and repairs, water heaters, HVAC system installation and maintenance. What's in your ductwork? Landmark Plumbing and Heating. And do your excavation work for septic systems and sewer cleaning. 307-789-8793. You'll find them in Evanston. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Hello all, Dr. Dog here. I want to talk to you about PetMinerals.com. By merging the highest quality veterinary grade ingredients with highly advanced mineral technology, PetMinerals.com produces the most innovative pet supplements on the market. The supplements focus on specific needs like hip and joint, digestive, and overall diet. You and I both know a healthy pet is a happy pet. Show your pets how much you care. Order them supplements today at PetMinerals.com.
Third quarter inbound is Evanston basketball, moving from left to right. The road team in the red jerseys against Star Valley, the home team in the whites. And just like that, a throw over the head of Corey DeRue to the far sideline is a turnover. And Star Valley, leading 35-12 at the beginning of the quarter, will take over control. On the court for the Braves offensively, Shea Erickson, Abby Coles, Millie Merritt, Olivia Muir, and Caitlin Erickson, same starters as began the contest. Muir down low, 2 steps from Erickson off the glass, a little bit short on that. Ripped down, rebound by Hannah Sowers. On the court for the Red Devils. Sowers, DeRue taking it across. In the post, it's Archuleta on the wings, Novakowski and Natalie Robbins. Archuleta may be playing a wing position right now with Novakowski and Sowers in the forward, maybe trying to get her out into space to try to go to work. Turnaround shot off the glass, a little bit long by Natalie Robbins, out of bounds, last touch by Evanston. Hannah Sowers trying to come down with the rebound. Star Valley basketball. No one scored yet in the third quarter, but Evanston fast running out of time, down by 23 points. And that magic number that we've talked about in the last couple of weeks of 40 points seems to be where Evanston can go if they can hold their opponents under. Throw over the top to Erickson, open, misses long off the glass. Novakowski on the board. Run up right left sideline for Corey DeRue. Takes it across the timeline, throws to the wing. Robbins, stop and pop from mid-range. Air ball and off the knee of Archuleta. Star Valley basketball. Like I was saying, 40 points and under. Evanston's got a great chance to win. Once you get to 40 and above, it seems to go by the wayside. Their offense just hasn't been able to keep up with that. And today, I don't imagine you can keep Star Valley under 40 points. They're sitting at 35 right now. Game just kind of got away from them in the first half. The question is, can the Lady Red Devil offense find something within and score in droves? They will need a lot of turnovers and a lot of stops, but it all begins with one bucket. On Star Valley's side, they're looking pretty fantastic, feeling pretty good coming out of the break. Offense working as well as it has all year. Erickson on the wing for 3, down. The game started with a 3 ball, started with 2 threes, and Erickson continues the trend. She hit one of those first 2 threes to start the contest, gets the opening bucket of the third quarter. 38-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Sierra Burley on the left wing thinks about a shot, passes up top to DeRue. DeRue has the much taller, is that Coles on her? Well, it appears to be so. I'm probably giving up close to a foot on that matchup. Sowers to the right wing. DeRue gets some space. Down to the blocks. Turn, no dribble, just shoot. Air ball. Missed by Nowakowski. Sierra Burley on the rebound. Throws it left wing to DeRue. She backs up. 2 minutes into the third quarter. Evanston down by 26 points. Conference matchup number 2 of the season for both of these teams, both sitting at 1-0 on the year. DeRue on the right wing, looks down to Nowakowski in the post. She's calling for it, wants it. Almost thrown down to the ground in the process. Finally does it. Double team comes in from behind, and Erickson steals it away. Erickson running with it. Stop and throw to Coles. 1.5 steps, overthrows the rebound, overthrows the layup attempt. Rebound by Muir. Tied up ball between her and Archuleta. Jump ball stays with Star Valley. Possession arrow switches. 38-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 5:36 left in the quarter. Millie Merritt inbounding just to the right of her own basket. Throws up to Erickson on the wing. Dribbles to the top of the key. Has Nowakowski on her. Screen opens up Muir to receive a pass on the left wing. Looks down to Coles in the post. Up top to Millie Merritt. Merritt goes right side. Erickson wants another long ball, and she gets it. Falls down, tickles the twine. 41-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Shea Erickson with her third tray. Amber Lowe into the contest following the last dead ball as well. Sierra Burley. Nowakowski on the fast break. Charge. Ran right into Shea Erickson. I'll take that back. It was charge. Never mind. No, take it back. 2-4 is the call, and that's Nowakowski's number. Her first foul. First foul of the half for either side. Nowakowski out of the game, replaced by Kaylin Hyatt. 3 minutes gone by in the third quarter, and only Star Valley has scored. 6 points from Shea Erickson, who controls the ball, dishes left side to Merritt. Merritt biding her time, waiting for someone to go into the post. No one comes, and she drives in baseline. Dishes back upside. Opens up Erickson again for 3 on the right wing. 3 results, all the same from the same exact spot. Shea Erickson with 9 in the quarter. 44-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Hyatt has the ball poked out from behind. Back to Erickson, over to the right side. Caitlin Erickson has it. Millie Merritt at the top of the key. Let's see if they run the play to get her open. That being Shea Erickson again on the blocks. Instead, Coles drives in. Misses. Rebound, left-handed push shot by Muir. Good. 11-0 run to start the second half for Star Valley. A ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Muir. Nearly back in control of Star Valley. Evanston hapless offensively and defensively, and a timeout taken. See if it's a 30-second or a full. This is the First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNY and 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Back in 30 seconds.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
46-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. It was a full timeout. Evanston still in the huddle. Star Valley feeling good. Back out onto the court. Millie Merritt, Olivia Muir, Otessa Olson with 10 points off the bench today. Shea Erickson and Cassie Hunsaker round out the starting 5 on the court for Evanston. Inbounding, Ajahana Archuleta, Amber Lowe, Kaylin Hyatt, Sierra Burley, and Hannah Sowers. 3 players sitting at about 5'2" and below, and then 2 players in the 5'9", 5'11" range for Evanston on the court. Lowe playing point guard to the right wing. Archuleta has it. Goes to work against Olson. Baseline drive. Fading away. Air ball. Rebound Hunsaker. Rips it out of the hands of Lowe, but a jump ball was called. Lowe got enough of it to give the ball back to Evanston. Possession arrow switches back Star Valley's way following the inbound on the baseline. Burley just to the right of her basket, looking for a pass mate. Looks to the right, blocks, bounces it into the hands of Millie Merritt. Turnover. Back Star Valley's way, moving from right to left, out to the left side on the corner. Hunsaker to the top. Olson wants a straightaway 3. Misses front iron, and a rebound of Hunsaker. No, Olson turns and shoots. Misses again. Archuleta on the board. Takes it near sideline on the right side to Kaylin Hyatt across the timeline. 3:40 left in quarter number 3. 46-12. Hyatt The drive through and left-handed layup. Good. 4 points for Kaylin Hyatt. 46-14. First points of the second half come at the 3:30 mark for the Lady Red Devils in the third quarter. Erickson dribbling with her left hand. One-handed bounce pass to Olsen. Olsen on the left wing. Up top to Merritt. Looks to the swing right side. Erickson down low. Hunsaker turns and shoots. The defense was out, and a double team on Erickson allowed Hunsaker to be wide open on the right block. She just turned around, had no one there, and got an easy two for Cassie. That's her first bucket of today. 48-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Again, 48-14 the score. Have either a wet spot or a mark on the floor. Officials take care of that before resuming play. Ball bounces to Archuleta, who inbounds to Kaylin Hyatt. Just nothing going right for Evanston today. They can't break the press. They can't force a press themselves. Losing the rebounding battle. A foul on Star Valley, I think on Coles, her first, against Kaylin Hyatt is the first of the quarter for Star Valley. And they can't even get any fouls called. Not that they haven't been getting called by the officials. They're just not getting any. Star Valley's not needing to get into foul trouble. Low, drive into the paint. Double clutch shot, then pass to Archuleta. But a foul called, and the referee said she was in the shooting motion, so it must have been a rejection by Olsen that sent it Archuleta's way. 2 shots coming up for Amber. Olsen's first foul. For the Lady Red Devils, just their second trip to the line tonight. Archuleta has 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Lowe makes her first. Not a lot of free throws either side. Even in the count, Star Valley's 3 of 4. As is Evanston. 1 more free throw upcoming to break that tie. Lowe makes it. First 2 points of the day for Amber Lowe. 48-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. A ball knocked out of bounds, and defensive pressure for the Red Devils finally forces a turnover. Timeout taken by Star Valley. We'll be back on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM. 48-16. Star Valley over Evanston on this Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
Welcome back to Star Valley High School. Jake Hibbert joining you in the third quarter. 2:57 left. Evanston girls versus Star Valley. And the Lady Red Devils trailing Star Valley 48-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston basketball, right wing. Amber Lowe goes to the corner. Sowers dribbles out, up to the top, passes to Hyatt. Pass was intended for Wagstaff, but Hyatt jumped out in front of it. Has it, keeps her dribble, goes right side to the wing, then to the corner. It's Wagstaff dribbling, and a high dribble is a forced foul apparently on McKenna Brogue. She's been out since the second quarter with foul trouble. Picks up her third. Team foul number 3 for Star Valley. Wagstaff inbounding from the left side, from the right sideline. Throws long to the far side. Amber Lowe has it. Hunsaker to the corner. Archuleta has a 3-ball from the corner. Misses. Rebounded Sowers, trying to keep it in bounds. Knocked away by Star Valley and back into the hands of the Braves. Brogue on the run, left side, poked out by Wagstaff. Star Valley retains possession, but the fast break has been temporarily slowed. Inbound under the baseline. Hunsaker. Natalie Robbins checks back in for Evanston. Sends Archuleta to the bench. Throw up high over the head of Olsen. Into the hands of Wagstaff for Evanston. Running up near sideline to Robbins. 2-step scoop shot off the glass. Too hard, no good. Back into the hands of Wagstaff. Ripped out by Hunsaker and knocked out of bounds. Evanston basketball. 48-16. 2:11 left in the third quarter on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Star Valley leading Evanston. Evanston basketball inbound under their own hoop. Throw into the post, stolen away. Can't even complete a lot of inbound passes today. Star Valley bobbles the ball, recollects. Coles on the left side. Pass to the right blocks. Bouncing out of bounds, picked up by Hyatt. Gives it to Sowers, who throws ahead to Robbins. Natalie running with it. 1-on-3. She holds up, will set up into the half court, crosses over to the left side, finds Hyatt, over to the corner. It's Wagstaff. She's down, dribble, baseline, stop and throw to the right side. Low into the paint, 2 steps, floating shot, good! Amber Lowe with 4 points in the third quarter, leading the way for Evanston. 48-18, Red Devils trailed Star Valley. 30-point disadvantage. Wagstaff pokes the ball out from behind, out of the hands of Brogue. Steal away again for Evanston. Robbins trapped, trying to find a passing mate behind the timeline. Has Low. She hurls it up ahead to the right wing. Kaylin Hyatt tries a mid-ranger from the corner. Airballs it long. Rebound Star Valley. Brogue to Coles. Half-court setup. Coles to the right side. Kaylin Derrickson wearing that left knee brace. Pretty quick still. Drives into the paint. 2 steps. Good off the glass. Textbook layup by Kaylin Derrickson. A lot of her points have come on a dribble drive. Just take it, put her head down, and beat the defense. 50-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Robbins tries a 3. Still looking for that first of the year. No good. Too long. Hunsaker on the rebound. Crosses over against Robbins. Takes it across herself. Stops, gives it out to the corner. Otessa Olsen on the left side, down low into the blocks. Erickson double teamed. Up top, 3 ball by Coles, up and good! Abby Coles with her second tray of the day. 8 points for her. It's 53-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy board with 33 seconds left. Star Valley leading Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Natalie Robbins to Low. At the top, Robbins on the left corner. Down to 18 seconds left. Free throw line, dribbles around, pushes up a shot. Doesn't go, but a foul comes in. 2 free throws upcoming for Natalie. Foul charged on Cassie Hunsaker, her 4th. We've been looking for the Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game, and we've found it. Amber Lowe with the drive in, 2 steps, and moving right past Otessa Olsen for the shot in the paint. Amber Lowe is the recipient of today's Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game, and has won a pair of movie tickets to the Aspen Cinemas, courtesy of Dr. McKay Frankham. Head on over Monday to his dentist office and pick him up. We'll let Lowe know about that after the contest. Second free throw missed by Natalie Robbins after she airballed the first. 53-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy board, and then Robbins picks up a foul in frustration. Robbins has held scoreless today and not looking like herself out on the court. First foul on Natalie. Olsen takes it across, 8 seconds left. To the left side, it's Brogue, 6 seconds left. Fires it right. On the wing, dribble, spin around. Coles loses it, and the period ends no shot. 53-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNY and 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Members of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union feel confident that our staff has your best interest in mind, confident that we acknowledge your financial needs, confident that we are always working hard to provide the best rates, best products, and the best service the industry can offer, and confident that we will always work with you to help achieve your financial goals. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
If you haven't seen the huge selection of furniture and appliances at Kazine's, you've got to stop by. Is your mattress old and lumpy? We sell mattresses. Has your dishwasher quit doing its job? We carry a full line of kitchen appliances. Does your living room furniture look like it started out in your great Aunt Vi's house? We've got you covered. At Kazine's, you'll find great prices and everything you need to furnish your home inside and out. Stop in today. Kazine's, 800 Front Street, Evanston.
Quarter number 4 beginning with Star Valley basketball. Millie Merritt inbounding from the right sideline. 53-18 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Star Valley well on their way to a victory and a 2-0 start on the season. Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game went to Amber Lowe. She's won a pair of tickets and mentioned at the end of the broadcast yesterday, but need to go tell his parents maybe because I didn't let him know. I let Corey know, but Seth Lloyd winning the Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game in yesterday's boys contest. Missed 3 ball. Actually, it was a step inside the 3. Rebound by Sowers. She's on the ground trying to find a pass mate. Taken away by Star Valley's Millie Merritt, then knocked out of bounds. Whose guess, or anyone's guess as to whose ball it finally ends up as. Last touch by Star Valley. Kaylin Hyatt out on the court for Evanston at point guard to start the quarter. Corey DeRue was out, I think, that whole third quarter. Aja Hanna in, Zosha Novakowski, and Hannah Sowers. Fall away from the ball on 2-2, Millie Merritt. Merritt's first. Team foul number 5 for Star Valley. Star Valley leading by 35 points. The running clock would be in place at 40. An inbound stolen away by Brogue. 2-on-1. Steps past Corey DeRue. Block foul called on Corey. 2 shots for Brogue. DeRue stopped. Kind of fell down to the ground. I think she was set up in time, but I think she may have leaned in to Brogue trying to force contact, which is the result of the block, as Brogue was content to kind of go around her. She makes the first free throw. One more for McKenna. Good. 55-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 37-point lead for Star Valley. Hyatt to the right side. Archuleta outside the three-point line on the wing. Tries one. Tries a loft, perhaps. Either way, it was stolen away or short, whether it was a pass or a shot. Otessa Olsen gives it to Shea Erickson out to the right corner. Brogue fakes a three. Steps to the left and banks it in from the right wing. Running clock in place, 58-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. McKenna Brogue, the sophomore, with 5 points to start off the fourth quarter, takes the lead from 35 to 40 in a minute and 20 seconds. Head fake DeRue on the corner, drives in baseline, pass Brogue, up off the glass, just beat Erickson, but the shot falls out. Looked good all the way and then took a little weird pinball bounce out to the left corner. Muir up top to the right side. Brogue wants one just inside the three-point line. Misses off the handle. Rebound Olsen, skied above everyone, unguarded as she puts it back in, 60-18. Muir has not scored since, Olsen has not scored since the first half. Archuleta catches and shoots and gets fouled after making it. 60-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy board, and one for upcoming for Archuleta. Maybe there's not a running clock at conference games. Is there no, I'm not sure. Is there no running clock in conference? I thought there was too. Here they go. Now the running clock starts now, just a little bit delayed. 60-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Talking to Duke Dance. Appreciate him conversing with me for a second of SVI Media. Archuleta makes the shot. And she is 3 for 4 from the free throw line today. A silver lining in this contest. Free throw shooting has been better by the Lady Red Devils. She's out of the game, being Archuleta, and replaced on the court by Novakowski. DeRue, Hyatt, Robbins, Sowers, and Novakowski in for Evanston. Brogue to the top, swing around to the right side. Hannah Christie sees her first play of the game. Shea Erickson misses one hop rebound into the hands of Novakowski. Hyatt across, throws it right side. Robbins, baseline drive, tries to throw it up into the hands of Shea Erickson and force contact, stolen away. Picked back up by Sowers, trying to bounce it from right block to left block to Novakowski. The route's jumped by Christie and knocked out of bounds. Ooh, 2 new players checking in for Star Valley. Kaylee Hale and, let's see, we got Abby Coles in there, Brogue, Hale, and see if I can find that other number. They turn around. See that momentarily. It's 3-4 for Star Valley. Vienna Sotelo. Novakowski throws back to DeRue. Stolen by Brogue on the run. It's Brogue versus DeRue. Poked out from behind. Corey knocks it out. Last touch stays with Star Valley. 60-21 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Just after 3 o'clock, and a running clock moving has us down to 4:13 in the contest. Catch and shoot by Kaylee Hale, her first points of the day. 62-21. Evanston basketball moving from left to right. Robbins on the right wing, down low to Novakowski. Catches, shoots, beats the double team defense over Coles. And Novakowski's on the board for the first time today. 62-23 should be the score. Does not show. There it is, up on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Took delayed getting back up. Christie dribbles away from a would-be steal, but then doubles it, and it's a turnover. Nowakowski nearly came away with the steal, but then forced a double team either way, or double dribble either way. Down to 3:24 in the fourth quarter, 62-23 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Bailey Porter will check in at the next dead ball for Evanston. Nowakowski up top, swing to the right wing. Amber Lowe also moving in. Corey with a floating shot in. DeRue 8 points today. She had 2 3-pointers in the second quarter. The game was already out of hand by that point, to be quite honest, but it was a spark and finally just something going for the offense when it did happen. Robbins and Hale are tied up, and it's last touch, or Robbins and Christie are touched, get tied up in last touched, I think, by Robbins. Maybe it's Christie. Last touch by Christie of Star Valley. Evanston basketball. 2.5 minutes left. Low into the contest along with Bailey Porter, Nowakowski, Burley, and Robbins. Burley has it on the right wing, drives baseline, throws up a shot. Say it's on the ground. It'll be free throws 1 and 1 for Evanston. That's foul number 7. It should be free throws. Single bonus. It was initially ruled down on the ground, which is correct, but yeah, they got it figured out now. Moved her to the free throw line from the baseline where Burley was set to inbound. 2:05 left as she throws the first free throw up and misses. Rebounded by Sotelo on the 1-and-1 opportunity. Shot by Star Valley. Christie again in. Actually, it was McKenna Brogue on the bank shot in. Was looking down to find Burley on that. And 7 points in the quarter for McKenna Brogue as her game's total. 64-25. Maggie Moore into the game for Evanston. Zosha Nowakowski receives the pass from Moore. Misses on the right block. Porter on the ground with the rebound. Jump ball called. Possession arrow with Evanston. 1:30 left in the game. Boys coming up, and as I said, I was starting to say before we had a shot go up, it'll be curious to see if they move the start time up or if they keep it at 3:30. The Evanston boys will keep it at 3:30 in case there's fans waiting to show up expecting a start time. Some teams may move a start time up, but usually once the tournament times go, then we'll get a little bit more time on the clock if a game ends early like in the case of this one. 1 minute left in this contest, and Bailey Porter stepped out of bounds looking to pass to Nowakowski on the left wing. Under a minute to play, the clock continuing to run, 64-25 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Star Valley on their way, 48 seconds away from a 2-0 start to the conference season. They'll move on to play next week to look to go 3-0. Evanston has Jackson at home next Saturday at Red Devil Gymnasium. I believe a 5:30 and 7 o'clock start for that in the girls and boys. 35 seconds left. Evanston is in good position to finish the first half of quadrant play at 2-1, but they'll need to rebound from this big loss today and get ready to play a tougher Jackson team next week. Tougher than they have been in the last couple of years at least. Jackson still in relatively a struggling program. Ball knocked out of bounds off the hands of Bailey Porter. That should be the final. Taking their time to get the inbound going. 64-25 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Star Valley moves to 2-0 on the conference season, scoring 11 points in the fourth quarter. Evanston, their quarter-by-quarter breakdown, 5 in the first, 7 in the second, 6 in the third, and 7 in the fourth. For Star Valley, 14 points in the first quarter, 21 in the second, 18 in the third, and 11 points in the fourth quarter. 7 of those 11 points coming by way of sophomore reserve McKenna Brogue. 13 minutes are put onto the clock, so we may be starting about 10 minutes early at 3:20, if that's how that fits out. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Boys pregame show coming up next on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
Our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the game goes to Amber Lowe. And as we're 15 minutes away from the start of the boys' game, they added a couple more minutes to that clock, putting our start time at about 25 after starting lineups. Should be the opening tip at 25 after, so maybe 5 minutes ahead of schedule. Boys contest, let's move right along to this. The Evanston Red Devils are below 500, looking to go to 2-0 on the conference season, though, and that's all that matters. 5-7 record, win over Green River on Thursday. They were up by 19 at the end of the third quarter. It became a close game at the end of it. It became a 4-point game in the final minute, but Evanston eventually was able to hang on and come away victorious. Led by 16 points from Seth Lloyd. He was the recipient of our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the game in that contest. We'll take a break and come back with interviews from head coaches. First, when we return on this First Bank presentation, Red Devil basketball, Paul Kabonik, head coach of the Star Valley Braves.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Franklin. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
Before we move into that interview with Paul Kamonik, head coach of the Star Valley Braves, let's give you tonight's scores on Star Valley and Evanston side in the girls' half of this portion. First with Star Valley, Otessa Olsen off the bench leads the way with 12 points, followed by Shea Erickson with 11. She had 9 of those 11 in the third quarter off 3 of 3 shooting from beyond the arc. 8 points from Abby Coles, 8 points from Caitlin Erickson, 7 points from McKenna Brogue, all coming in the fourth quarter, 5 from Olivia Muir, 6 from Millie Merritt, 2 from Kaylee Hale, and 2 from Cassie Hunsaker. On Evanston's side, 8 points from Corey DeRue leads the way, 2 3-balls in the second quarter and a bucket in the fourth. 4 points from Kaylin Hyatt, and Amber Lowe had 4 as well. 7 points from Ajahana Archuleta and 2 points from Sierra Burley. Now let's hear from Paul Kabonik of the Star Valley Braves. I have Paul Kabonik, head coach for the Star Valley Braves, with me. This is a second meeting between these two teams, Evanston and Star Valley. We saw you in the shootout. Last time, offense was a little bit of a struggle, especially in that third quarter when Evanston kind of pulled away a little bit. What would you like to see happen differently on the court with your guys today?
Well, we had a lot of turnovers. In fact, between the Evanston game and then the game right before that with Bear River, I think we had over 20 turnovers in both of those. And that kills us because, when you play Evanston, you have to maximize your possessions because they're big. They get theirs off rebounds. And then, if you give them extra ones with bad possessions, then you're really in trouble with a team like Evanston because they're always hard enough. It's always hard enough to play even with them with possessions. So,
well, yesterday against Jackson, you got the first conference victory out of the way and first conference victory in the 4A level. Jackson had as good of a preseason as they've had in recent years. So coming into the game, what were some things that you looked at and said, we got to really shut down on this?
Well, with Jackson, when you play Jackson, it's a little bit like playing the Thunder Basin team that we beat the game before. They're a perimeter team, right? So, it's opposite of beating Evanston. You got to deal with their bigs. With Jackson, you got to keep their shooters from getting comfortable. And so we extended on them on every shot, challenged every shot from distance, and hoped they would start flat a little bit because we were making it tough. And then be really, really solid with our possessions, right? So make them feel like they're in a hole and have to try to start rushing things. And that worked for us because they started forcing, I felt like, a little bit. They got out of sync. We kind of flattened them out on 0, and they want to be in the 70s. They want to score. we need to be in the 50s when we play them, and that's kind of what we tried to do.
You have just a little bit of a different lineup from game to game as you're trying to figure out exactly what works best for you. What are you going with today?
Same lineup that we started with in Jackson, and it's a lineup that we ended with against Thunder Basin. A little quicker. We've got guys on the floor that can really get to spots. And you know, we've 3 or 4 guys are pretty much the same, and we're just trying to figure out that number 4, and it changes week to week in practice. We got a lot of guys that are really similar. It just kind of depends on who's shooting it well at the time and who's had the best night. Yeah,
you're still relatively young as an entire unit, especially when you get down into your bench, and it gets pretty young really quickly. So as you go through a season where you got some guys playing in the JV and then jumping up to the varsity level, or maybe if they're starting one day, they're not playing JV, how have you balanced all that?
Yeah, we've kind of got a core unit, right? The guys that just don't play down. So we've got 8 guys that never dress down, and then we've got 3 or 4 juniors that play down and play up. Right now they haven't played a lot up because they've had so many games down. We've tried to plug those guys into varsity tournaments with 1A and 2A schools, so that they're playing against good seniors, so that when the tournament time happens and I've dressed that 12, that they're not in over their head. So that's kind of how we've tried to manage it. It's been generally the same 4 juniors that we've kept in the JV levels, and they're really getting better. They played really good in Jackson yesterday in the JV games, a couple of our bigs especially. So, you know, I like where they're going, and as it gets tournament time, we'll narrow that lineup down a little bit more.
All right, Coach Kabanek, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Mentioned to Coach Kabanek what's the lineup today, and he said the same one we had against Jackson yesterday. I guguess if you tuned into SVI, you could know what that is. In case you didn't, let's give it to you right now. Starting lineup for Star Valley will be Andrew Jeske, a 6-foot senior averaging 4.3 points per game. Taylor Horsley, a 5'9" junior averaging 11.5. Dean Shaw, 5'10" junior, came off the bench last time Evanston and Star Valley played. He gets the start today, averaging 12 points per game and leading the way for Star Valley. Mason Erickson, 6'1" junior, averaging just under 4 points per game. And Chase Merrill, a 6'5" junior, averaging 6.5 per game, wearing number 0. Evanston side, no changes. Garrett Berger, 5'7" senior. Brady Hurd, 5'11" senior. Seth Lloyd, 5'10" senior. Mason Ellingford, 6'5" junior. And Evans, 6'7" senior. Leading those scorers at the starting lineup. Out of the starting lineup, Mason Ellingford at 10.3 points per game, followed by Brady Hurd with 8.4. Seth Lloyd with 6.6. Lance Evans at 5.1. And Garrett Berger averaging 2.4 points per game. Yesterday, Berger finished with 4. Seth Lloyd led the way with 16. And Lance Evans had a season-high 9 points. Off the bench, Dawson Crofts averages 12.7 per game. And we'll also see Chris Muller, David Baxter perhaps, and maybe Burke Thomas or even Braxton Lind, based on how things have gone. We'll take a 1.5-minute break. Be back in 90 seconds with Coach Lex Cornea, leading you up to tip-off at about 25 after the hour on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball, live from Star Valley High School on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When it comes to shopping online, you definitely want to put thelumberyard.com on your list of favorites. You'll save time and money by visiting thelumberyard.com first. You'll find a huge selection of inventory to choose from. We've got everything you need for any of your home, yard, or shop projects. Get excellent prices and quick delivery when you shop at thelumberyard.com. We are part of the local community, plus we ship all over the United States. Log on today to see what all the excitement is about.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Hello, Miss Susan Siamese Cat.
Dr. Dog, I'm here because my perfectly shiny fur has lost its shimmer, and I don't have the energy I did as a kitten.
Miss Susan Siamese Cat, I recommend that you start taking the Feline Daily Multi-Chews from PetMinerals.com immediately. Your good health isn't a yarn ball to play with.
Dr. Dog, you always make me feel better.
Log on to PetMinerals.com today and get your feline supplements ordered today.
Up by 19 at the end of 3. About 2 minutes left. Up by 4 points. I said when you were up by 6, say what you will about Evanston letting Green River back. With about 5 minutes left, I said all Evanston has to do is make their free throws, and they will win. And if nothing else, Evanston did make their free throws in the fourth quarter, 10 of 12, and you came away with about that much of a difference in victory. Green River caught fire late, led by Chase Stoger. He found his offense, 5 points in the last 2 minutes of the third quarter, fouled out, and then the rest of the team kind of elevated their game. 9 3 balls in all in the fourth. How do you feel coming away with a win after that game?
Well, anytime you can learn something through a win, you'll take it. I mean, we've learned enough through losses this year that to be in that position, we've got to go close. You make mistakes, you lose guys, but you can learn through it and still get a win. We'll take that. We knew that Green River, we were not going to be able to hold them at whatever they were at one point, 36 points.
Yeah.
Okay. But they were gonna make some shots, but for 3.5 quarters, I thought our guys did a great job. And then when they started catching fire, I thought we did a great job after that of getting out, taking it away, and not letting it be negative afterwards. So, we stopped a run. I thought we did a great job, and very, very proud of our guys. It's a team effort.
I've been looking for this all year long, and I finally saw it today. Seth Lloyd was aggressive offensively. He was 3 for his first 3 from beyond the arc. And that kind of started a lot for your offense today. That was the best start we've had of the year offensively, discounting maybe the Lyman contest. This was a conference game. This is a game that meant something. And your boys jumped out against a Green River team which had it all firing in the first quarter and was hanging right with them, had a 2-point lead. His offense, both seeing the floor, controlling the tempo, and then finally taking some shots and making them seem to change the outlook of this offense.
Well, we talked about how we needed to be more selective with our three-point shots. And, I still feel like we had a couple I wish we could take back, but for the most part, we weren't shooting first sides. They were we call them step-in threes, not run-up threes. And, when you get better quality threes, they go down more. Now, he shot the ball well. I thought Brady had a couple good looks. Dawson had a good look that, they'll go, but our quality of three-point looks has gotten better. And that means we get better looks in the post. And I thought we did a much better job of in-out today. Our guards did a tremendous job of just handling pressure. Dawson, Brady, Seth, especially Garrett. We knew they wanted to get up and press, and it never really fazed us. So, like I say, we learned from this. We made some mistakes, but to learn through a win, we'll take it. We'll take it.
I can say this because I don't have to deal with these guys in practice every day, and I know this is a kid that's not going to get too big of a head over this. He's saying this. You can blink twice if you agree. No one can see this on radio. I don't think there's a bad 3 that Seth Lloyd can take. It doesn't seem like it. But that aside, how do you think your team handled the emotions of this contest?
Well, they looked me in the eyes and said, "Hey, we're nervous, Coach." I had a couple seniors say, "Man, this is a big environment. It feels big, and we're nervous." But we talked about, you go out, you get on the floor, you get a rebound, you box somebody out, and those nerves tend to go away. You do something you can control, and I thought they did a great job of controlling their emotions right from the get-go because, as I recall, we went down at the beginning of this game. And where in the past we might have hung our heads a little bit with a couple possessions, I thought we had great answers. Lance Evans played tremendous tonight. The rebounds he got and just how tough he was and went and got them, that was a difference in the game. And that's the old Lance, and I think that's what we can expect from here on out from all those guys. Chris Muller stepped in, had great minutes. Very proud of him. Great team win, and now we move on to Star Valley. We talked about how the preseason does not matter. Right now we are 1-0. And I think that if we play like that, we have a lot more big things ahead of us.
It has been a struggle a little bit throughout this season to expectations versus what we got in the game. And you mentioned Lance Evans today, and he had some fantastic rebounds that absolutely helped seal a win tonight, and strong hands. Not just by Evans, but by a couple of guys. But it was very noticeable by Lance because he was there getting so many of those rebounds down. I thought he's been making steps to slowly get back into his game because at the beginning of the preseason, he's certainly been in a funk. Are you seeing maybe not just him, but some more of your players getting more of those, marrying more of the reality to maybe some early season expectations?
Well, everybody comes out wanting to go undefeated. all the way to a state title. And this is, like you talked, it's a team that just won a lot of games all through middle school, freshman, sophomore, JV. And, to come out with that preseason that we had, I think guys had to just kind of reset and kind of get more perspective on who they were and what they had to do. Today was a scrappy win. It wasn't always pretty, but it was scrappy. It was tough. We were fighting for possessions, and that's what wins state titles. And once you realize that, hey, we've got to work for everything we get, and you just accept that, and you go out and get to work, good things can happen. And if it took us a tough preseason to get to this point, you know what? That's what tough preseasons are for. We'll deal with that.
Coach Cornea, thank you.
Thank
Congratulations.
you,
we'll see you Saturday.
Yep.
We're about a minute away on the clock, but we will have a national anthem prior to the starting lineup, so maybe right at 3:30 will be our tip-off. Again, on Thursday, the boys of Evanston defeating Green River's 59-52, surviving a late surge and 7 3-pointers by Green River in the quarter. Yesterday, Star Valley moves to 1-0 on the conference season with a 64-45 victory over Jackson. Back for the opening tip in a little bit on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Early Oregon-bound immigrants traveled through the Bear Lake Valley. U.S. Highway 30 basically follows the Oregon Trail. Many wagon trains stopped at Thomas L. Pegleg Smith Trading Post, located near Dingle, Idaho, for supplies. One traveler wrote of camping along Cotton Line Bear River, watching grass as tall as a man wave in the wind. Today, you don't have to ride in a wagon to visit Bear Lake Valley, but the rich history is still here to enjoy. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today.
Have you been saying no to wearing your jewelry because of a missing stone, a broken chain, or a ring that's just too small? Or are you interested in redesigning your ring altogether? Jeff at Seavers Jewelers can repair or create almost all jewelry at extremely competitive prices. Jewelry is supposed to be worn. Bring it to Seavers Jewelers today for a free cleaning and any repairs it might need. Say yes to wearing your jewelry. Say it with Seavers. Seavers Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Evanston.
When you hit the bullseye playing darts, it's a great thing. When a rock hits your windshield and creates a bullseye, it's a bad thing. A small bullseye in your windshield can grow into a monster crack that covers the whole window. T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston fixes rock chips. If the rock chip in your windshield has already grown into a giant crack, T-Bar S Body Shop can fix that too. When it comes to window repair or replacement, make sure you always hit the bullseye. Let T-Bar fix your car. Call us today, 789-2639.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
Starters being announced first for the visiting Evanston Red Devils in the red jerseys, white numerals, white trim up the sides, the bottom of the short with a little bit of navy blue mixed in. Star Valley in the home white jerseys, maroon to dark red, somewhere in between numerals with a bright highlighter yellow outline and then yellow, canary yellow piping on the sides. Starters for both teams, we went through them previously, but let's go one more time. Garrett Berger, Brady Hurd, Seth Lloyd, Mason Ellingford, and Lance Evans for Evanston. And for Star Valley, Andrew Jeske, Taylor Horsley, Dean Shaw, Mason Erickson, and Chase Merrill. Other guys we'll see off the bench for Star Valley, at least presumed to, R.J. Kazare, Will Johnson, Alec Lawson, and Tanner Thompson. Anticipate to certainly see Dawson Crofts off the bench for Evanston, leading the team in points per game at 12.7. And Chris Muller, a senior post, at 4 points per game. He had a good game, 8 points on Thursday in the win over Green River, had 2 points every quarter. Also could see David Baxter or maybe Burke Thomas or Braxton Lind even. A couple of sophomores and a junior in David Baxter. The Red Devils will have a height advantage. Tallest player for Star Valley at 6'5", followed by R.J. Kazare off the bench at 6'3", and then it goes down to 6'1", 6'5", 5'10", 5'9". Evanston down the line. Not an overly tall team, but in the post they certainly are 6'7" and 6'5", and then 5'10", 5'11", and 5'7". So in low, I should say, Evanston will have a little bit of size advantage. On the guard position, it'll be about even, and maybe even Star Valley having a couple inches here or there. Chase Merrill and Mason Ellingford tipping off to start the contest. Ellingford on the right side of the center circle, Merrill on the left. Tip one by Star Valley, and the opening possession goes to Taylor Horsley. He'll take it across. The 5'9" junior averaging 11 points per contest. Jeske on the corner, fires it down low to Erickson. He'll dribble back up top, finds Jeske on the left wing. Horsley to Jeske, back to Horsley. Over on the right corner, Merrill looks around, surveys the scene, sees Dean Shaw, who gives it back up top to Horsley. Horsley back to Shaw. Back to Horsley at the top of the key, to the right wing. Shaw likes what he sees. It's a 3 ball, misses a little bit long, rattles out. Brady Hurd on the opening rebound for Evanston. Takes it across the timeline, out to the corner. Seth Lloyd back to Garrett Berger. With 16 points and half a dozen assists by Seth Lloyd on the win on Thursday, the game plan became clear for success of the Red Devils. As their senior captain goes and feels comfortable delivering, as do the Red Devils. That was as good as Evanston has appeared all year long. In the meantime, we have an off-the-ball foul against Lance Evans, which gives the Red Devils a turnover and gives it back to Star Valley. Like to see Seth Lloyd come out aggressive again today, delivering passes with crispness, but also finding that shot beyond the arc. He made his first 3 attempts from beyond the arc in Thursday's victory. Star Valley with a 19-point win yesterday over the Jackson Bronx, a team that figures to be in the state conversation this year on the west side. Star Valley basketball moving from left to right. Horsley finds Jeske on the left wing. Cut in. Dean Shaw finds it in space outside to Erickson. Fakes a 3, dribbles 1 step to his right, a foot inside the line. 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Mason Erickson opens things up on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 1.5 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Brady Hurd has it for the Red Devils on the left wing. Bounce passes up top to Lloyd. Lloyd at the free throw line, down to Evans. And Ellingford in under the hoop. He gets hacked. Foul number 2 against Star Valley. Foul number 2 of the game, first against Star Valley. The first was against Lance Evans for Evanston. And it is on, is that Erickson? 2-0. Mason Erickson with his first foul. Baseline inbound to Hurd. Takes it on the left corner, fakes a pass into the post. Seth Lloyd receives it up top, and there it is, right off the gate, right out of the gates. Seth Lloyd straight away 3 ball to put the Red Devils on top, 3-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Lloyd averaging 6.6 on the season, but we know he's capable than a whole lot more than that. Injured his right shoulder during the football season as a quarterback. Has been a little bit slow as far as getting his confidence back or his aggressiveness back onto the basketball court. A turnaround elbow shot by Chase Merrill puts Star Valley on top, 4-3. Evanston basketball. Garrett Berger steps through down to the blocks, passes to Ellingford, back up top to Berger, finds Hurd on the left corner for 3. It's long, rattles out. Ball on the ground and a foul over the back on Lance Evans. Immediate foul trouble on Lance. Didn't agree with that at all. Chris Muller replaces Evans. That's a hard slap by Evans onto the hand of Chris Muller. Probably would have put me in an air cast for a week. That's the frustration from Evans right now. Rips his mouthpiece out as he heads down to the water cooler. 4-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Star Valley basketball. Merrill down in the blocks up top. Jeske thinking about a 3 ball down to the corner. Erickson delivers it into the blocks. Merrill off the glass front iron down. Chase Merrill assisted by Erickson with his second bucket. Evanston basketball into the half-court set. Garrett Berger trying to calm down the Red Devils. They've already lost their 6'7" post, who had a great game yesterday. Chris Muller in along with Ellingford. Down in the blocks. Right corner, Seth Lloyd gives up top to Berger. 3 minutes gone by in the first. Hurd to Berger. Garrett 25 feet away from the hoop, taking his time. Free throw line pass to Ellingford. Step through, jump shot, a jump stop, and shot up. 2 free throws upcoming for Ellingford. Got hit on the arm. Mason Erickson picks up his second foul for Star Valley. See if that takes him out, the 6'1" post. No sign as of yet from Coach Kabanek on the line, on the sideline to take Erickson out. No subs in. Ellingford delivers on his first free throw. Tied at, Evanston down 6-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 1 free throw left. Shot up for Ellingford. Front iron falls. 6-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. And Erickson does eventually come out after the second make, replaced by 6'3" junior, fullback, running back stud R.J. Kazair, part of the championship Star Valley Braves football team, has rolled over the competition in Torrington at the championship weekend at War Memorial Stadium. Jump ball called, and possession arrow goes Evanston's way, tied up by Lloyd and Berger. Evanston basketball. Red Devils moving from right to left, near sideline inbound for Lloyd. Berger to the right, it's Hurd on the right sideline. Back to Berger, 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. 6-5, Evanston trailing. A 3-ball by Seth Lloyd's the only field goal for Evanston. Horsley slaps it out of Lloyd's hands and it goes into the student section, which is by Star Valley standards a little bit small today. I guess that's what we see around the state on Saturday games as opposed to Friday. On our side of the court where all the parents are staying, a great crowd, almost not an empty seat anywhere. And that gets a little more sparing as you look down in your view if you're watching online at mylocalradio.com. Missed shot by Seth Lloyd, turns around, and it's Star Valley basketball moving from left to right. Jeske to the left side on the wing. Kazair to Merrill, drives in from the free throw line, dishes back up top to Dean Shaw. Fakes a pass out to the corner, takes it up from point blank range and flops it off the glass. 8-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Dean Shaw leading scorer for Star Valley with his first 2 of the game. 3.5 minutes left. 8-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston trailing. Dawson Crofts wearing number 11 today as it's a road contest, wears number 10 in a home jersey. He's at the scorer's table, set to check in at the next dead ball. That will be the second substitution for Evanston as Chris Muller had to come in ahead of schedule. Muller tries a free throw line shot and is rejected by Merrill. Rebound picked up by Hurd. He dribbles it off the foot of Merrill, picked up by Horsley. Behind the back, out to the corner. Shaw fakes a 3. Past Ellingford. Over Muller. Down. Dean Shaw with back-to-back shots in the lane. And a timeout taken by Coach Lex Cornea. This is the First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNY on 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
It's important to feel like you belong. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we understand the value of connection. When you become a member, you join our family. You become an owner of a not-for-profit financial organization, and your success becomes our success. We give back to our members by offering lower loan rates, fewer fees, higher yields, and more products and services. Become a member of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, and let's work together to reach your financial goals. We're a caring partner here for you. Member NCUA.
You're invited to browse through the store at Kazine's Ace Hardware in Evanston. You'll find vacuums and cleaning supplies, everything you need for your next painting project. A full line of electrical products, bolts, screws, hand tools, power tools, bathroom fixtures, and plumbing supplies. Plus everything else you need to take care of your lawn and garden, from lawnmowers to fertilizer. Once you finish all your projects, you can sit down on the comfortable patio furniture and barbecue on your new Weber or Traeger grill that you could also find at Kazine's Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Kazine's Ace Hardware on Front Street in Evanston.
10-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard back at Star Valley High School. Evanston trailing the homestanding Braves. Seth Lloyd Bringing the ball across as a point guard, Dawson Crofts enters the game, has it on the right corner. Receiving the pass from Lloyd, looking down at the post, and then looking back up top to Lloyd. 2:48 left in the first quarter is all, and Evanston has gotten off to a slow start. They didn't get off to a particularly quick start the first time they played Star Valley. It was the second half where they started to pull away. Lloyd has it on the right wing. Double team comes through up top. Crofts grabs it at the top of the key. Dish right side. Fake three. Seth Lloyd stepping back. Another one down. Lloyd finding his shot from beyond the arc, and it's nothing but net when he's on. That's exactly what that shot was. 6 points for Lloyd, 10-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Jeske to the left side. It's Dean Shaw with the ball. Jeske has it at the top of the key, guarded by Lloyd. Skip to the left. Merrill drives into the free throw line. Back to Jeske. Out to the corner. Shaw for three. Open and off. A little bit long. Ellingford down with the rebound. Passes ahead to Ellingford. Passes from Ellingford to Lloyd, rather, out to the corner. Dawson Crofts looks baseline. Double team trap. Desperation throw. Low bounce pass caught by Lloyd. Skip to the right wing. Hurd back to Lloyd at the top of the key. Under 2 minutes to play. Evanston down by just 2 points. 6 points from Seth Lloyd helping things out. Free throw line. Ellingford jump stop. Gets tangled up. Foul on Jeske. Is number 3 for Star Valley. Certainly on the ground. No foul shots. First on Jeske, and inbound from the baseline for Dawson Crofts and the Red Devils. Throws up high to the far right sideline for Seth Lloyd. Lloyd with his left hand, slow to approach the half court. Gives left side to Hurd, then back to Lloyd. Back to Hurd on the left side, takes Horsley off the dribble, looks to Lloyd, then passes to the free throw line. Ellingford back, stop and pop by Crofts, misses long. He was backing up, otherwise may have had a chance at the offensive rebound. Star Valley basketball. Horsley at the top of the key, right side. Kazare wants a three, no good. Too short. Crofts running with it. Has Muller up ahead. One-hand baseball pass right into the hands of Merrill. Goes sky high up into the air, and Crofts picks it back up. No look to Ellingford. Good! Tie game on the assist from Dawson Crofts. One-handed, no look, and a whistle blown on a timeout. I would think there may be something on the court or something went wrong with the ball. I think Crofts was saying something's not right with the basketball. Maybe it's got a wet spot or something following the shot. 10-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as we're in a dead spot. They're taking a paper towel to the basketball at the scorer's table. On the court for Evanston, Brady Hurd, Chris Muller, Mason Ellingford, Dawson Crofts, and Seth Lloyd. Inbound for Star Valley is Tanner Thompson, inbounding in for the first time today into the game. Horsley, pull-up elbow shot, down. Taylor Horsley just behind Dean Shaw in the lead for points per game at 11.6. Gets his first bucket. Right corner, drive into the elbow. Crofts throws up top to Lloyd. 40 seconds left, 12-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Star Valley leading Evanston. Lloyd with 6 points in the quarter, leading the way for the Red Devils. Out to the left side. Down low, Muller has the ball popped out from behind. Merrill got it away. Thompson on the fast break. Rejected by Lloyd, out of bounds. Clean play. Stays Star Valley's way. No foul, just a clean all-out rejection from Lloyd. It's a 0 play officially, but probably puts a little bit of momentum in favor of Evanston. Subs in. Alec Lawson replaces Chase Merrill. Lawson looking for the inbound. Instead goes up high to Horsley from the pass from Dean Shaw. Shaw leading the way along with Merrill with 4 points in the first quarter for Star Valley. They've already had 4 guys score. Long three from Horsley. Misses off the back handle. Rebound handled by Brady Hurd across the timeline. Out right side. Lloyd fakes a three. Up top to the key. Hurd to the left corner. Crofts fakes one. Steps in. Tries it again with 1 second. Air ball. And the first quarter ends Star Valley on top. 12-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNY 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Back in a minute with the second quarter.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Don't let the final score fool you. The last time Evanston and Star Valley's boys played each other, it was 49-34, Evanston running away with it at the end, but it was 8-7 at the end of the first quarter, Evanston up by 1, and then the Red Devils led just 18-13 for the first 2 quarters. So this game is tight today as it was tight the last time they played. Star Valley with the opening possession of quarter number 2, Tanner Thompson to Horsley on the left wing. Waits for a curl to come around, Shaw grabs it, gives it off right wing back to Shaw. Evanston on the zone look at the moment, stifling any opening spots for Star Valley. Ball knocked out of bounds, last touch by Seth Lloyd. Intended for, was that Thompson in there? No, that's Alec Lawson down on the blocks. Dean Shaw has the inbound. Bounce pass to Thompson, split the defense. Muller let him go right by, 14-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Tanner Thompson with his first 2 points today. Crofts looking to get a pass from Ellingford. It was either deflected or just misfired, and Crofts really had no chance of ever getting to it. Out of bounds, Star Valley basketball. Shaw to take it across. Our inbounds to Horsley to take it across, rather, to Thompson, to Horsley at the top of the key. Crofts guarding him. Ellingford hanging with his man of Tanner Thompson down in the blocks to Jeske. Ellingford closes in there. Zone look from the Red Devils. Thompson trying to dribble around it. Back up top to Horsley. 1 minute gone by. Thompson to the corner. Kazare for 3 at the corner, left side. 17-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. The big 6'3" running back from the football season can show him he's got a little range as well. Muller to Crofts, block to block shot, good. 17-12, first 2 points of the quarter for Evanston, trailing by 5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board to Star Valley. Thompson backs up on the left wing, delivers to the corner. Kazare wants it on the high post. Instead they go far sideline on the left side to Thompson. He backs up behind the volleyball 10-foot line, 17-12 the score. Crofts guarding him, screen from Kazir, goes away from it, out to the corner, a travel by Lawson at the three-point line, got a little happy feet trying to drive into the paint. Turnover for Star Valley, gives it back to Evanston, down by 5 points. Brady Hurd into the contest, replacing Seth Lloyd. Chris Muller out, Lance Evans coming in with 2 fouls. So joining them is Ellingford, Crofts, and Berger also back into the game. Garrett with 2 minutes left across the half line. 2 minutes gone by, I should say. 6 minutes left in the first half. Right block, step through by Ellingford. Good. 6'5", skying above everyone else out on the court. And the Red Devils are back within 3 points. 6 from Ellingford today. 17-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Horsley has a screen left to right to Merrill. Merrill crosses up to the top of the key. Give it right side to Jeske, and Merrill screens for him. Lance Evans trying to come up with a steal, finds Merrill on the right side, misses a 3 ball that goes over the backboard. 5:36 left in the first half, and Garrett Berger will inbound to Brady Hurd. Hurd across to Crofts. Give it to Berger. 5:20 left in the first half. Hurd back to Berger, holding on just in front of midcourt. Hurd back to Berger, nearly threw it through his hands. Garrett was able to recover. High post, Lance Evans steps back, steps in. Berger quick to the left corner. Hurd will back up out of that. Evanston taking his time. Down one possession, looking for the perfect shot. If you got going for a three, you've got Crofts on one wing. Crofts gets it at the free throw line, turns around from 15 feet, misses to the left. Rebounded by Jeske. Take that back, Horsley running with it. Steps back to the corner, Jeske to the corner for three. Misses off the handle. High rebound by Brady Hurd. Running with it, throw up ahead. Berger has Crofts. May take it himself, dribbles it off his foot, picks it back up. Hurd open on the wing for three. No, it's too long. Crofts has in the perfect place, perfect time for the rebound. Gets knocked hard by Andrew Jeske, who picks up his second foul. Team foul number 4 for Star Valley. Gets a little booing and hissing from the home crowd. Dean Shaw was out of the game for the last couple of minutes. Comes in along with Tanner Thompson and Will Johnson in for the first time today. Jeske to the bench. Horsley to the bench. Kazare to the bench for Star Valley. Seth Lloyd back into the contest, playing post for the Devils. Johnson tries to... Johnson takes away the post entry pass intended from Evans to Lloyd. Star Valley basketball going from left to right. Tanner Thompson at the top of the key. Jab steps, then delivers over to the far sideline. Turn around. Erickson gets a screen from Merrill and an illegal moving screen from Merrill. Turns the ball back over. Team foul number 4, make it 5. Should be number 5. 2 on Merrill, 2 on Jeske, and then that one on... Well, they give that to zero. Merrill, that 5, team foul number 5. 17-14, Evanston basketball, trailing Star Valley. Evans from 12 feet, double clutch shot, misses long, no good. Will Johnson on the rebound. Star Valley's Tanner Thompson taking it across from left to right. To shade left, delivers to the corner. Erickson down low into the left block. Will Johnson back up top. Head fake by Thompson, a step inside the three-point line. He pulls up, nothing but net. 19-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Tanner Thompson with his second bucket. 3:35 left in the second quarter. Berger to the left corner. Back to Berger. You've got Hurd, Lloyd, Evans, Crofts, and Berger on the right corner. Crofts has it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. Last touch by Mason Erickson. With Ellingford on the bench, they're doing something that we've seen a little bit today. Seth Lloyd, not the biggest player on the court, but one of the stronger ones. He can play some minutes in the post, and that's what he's doing along with Lance Evans. Currently walking around at the high post, moving down into the low left block as Garrett Berger controls the ball at the top of the key. Hurd down to the corner. Crofts delivers a skip left side. Picked off, intended for Seth Lloyd. On the run, Star Valley's Mason Erickson floats around Garrett Berger. Misses hard. Dawson Crofts trying to push the tempo. No look pass to Evans. Whistle blown before that. Foul on Tanner Thompson will slow the pace and be foul number 6 for Star Valley. And not a bad one, all things considered, with 3:04 left, because that was a sure make by Evans. 3:04 left, 19-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Foul number 1 on Tanner Thompson. Inbound from the near left sideline is Garrett Berger receiving the pass from Dawson Crofts. Less than 3 minutes to play. Berger crosses over, loses his dribble, picked up by Star Valley. Dean Shaw moving it inside the paint, dish out to the left corner. Tanner Thompson takes Levens off the dribble, beats him. Left-handed side, right hand. Good on the layup. Giving up half a foot and more to Lance Evans, but having extra speed and turned on the Jets there. Evans headed to the line after he got tied up at the free throw line, trying to drop step in for a shot. Tanner Thompson picks up his second foul. Evans a good free throw shooting post. Not a bad guy to send to the line, down 21-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evans sets up for the first free throw. Up and in. First point of the day for Lance. Fourth Red Devil to score. Lloyd with 6, Ellingford with 6, Crofts with 2. 21-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 3 dribbles, shot up, rattles out. Loose ball. Picked up by Ellingford, the offensive board for the Red Devils. Evanston stays in control. Ellingford on the left corner, skips to the right side. Lloyd has to sky up and grab it, so no chance for a catch and shoot. Lloyd wants it back. Ellingford back out to Lloyd. He walked with it as the shot goes up and falls in for Seth Lloyd. Would have been another 3, but instead a turnover on a travel. 21-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Star Valley ball. Back into the contest and leading the charge at point guard, Taylor Horsley. Left side to Thompson. Steps through and fakes a three. Back up top to Horsley. Back to Thompson on the left wing. Fires from three this time. Air ball all the way. Missed by 1.5 feet. Crofts picks up the board. Behind the back dribble, trying to drive into the paint. 2 steps, wants to do it all on his own, misses. Lance Evans comes down with the board, scoops around. He was behind the backboard, but the long arms were able to swing around to the right side and put in a bucket. 3 points for Evans, 21-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Thompson to the corner, gives it to Mason Erickson. Pass from Erickson intended for Thompson, stolen away by Lloyd. He goes off the glass on a fast break attempt. Forced that shot up, out of bounds, last touch by Crofts. Back-to-back forces on fast breaks, first by Crofts, this time by Lloyd. And Evanston lets a couple of good opportunities go by the wayside. The good thing for the miss by Crofts is that Evans was able to come down with an offensive board. No dice on this one. 1:34 left, under 2 minutes to play in half number one. Evanston's trailed just about the whole way, 21-17. Star Valley up, corner, Merrill to the wing. He tries a three. Air ball again. Back-to-back air balls by a pair of different shooters for Star Valley. 1:23 left in the first half. Timeout taken. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Evanston trails Star Valley 21-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball. Live on KNY and 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
One of the biggest challenges we face when it comes to regular exercise is finding time to get to the gym. This is Kim Carden, owner of Flex Fitness Gym. I've got great news. Now you can work out whenever it's convenient for you. The Flex Fitness Gym in Evanston is open 24/7 for members. With key card access, you can work out in our safe, clean gym using our professional equipment when it's most convenient for you. Don't let time hold you back anymore. Visit Flex Fitness today, 100 Yellow Creek Road, right next to Smith's in Evanston.
Star Valley leading by 4, 1:23 left in quarter number 2. Evanston with 17 points to Star Valley's 21's Mason Ellingford. Inbounds to Seth Lloyd. As the Red Devils will deal with a little bit of trap half-court defense. Down low, Muller is wide open, receives the pass from Lloyd, steps through, makes it. Horsley got him in the back, and one opportunity for Muller. Chris Muller can pull the Red Devils within 1 point. Again, delivering a pass. Seth Lloyd finds Muller down low, open, and Muller steps in and makes the shot. It's been a safety net all year long for the Red Devils offense. Muller delivers on the and one opportunity. 21-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Horsley across the timeline for Star Valley. Bounce pass from Erickson, back to Horsley, right wing, Shaw into the blocks. Merrill has to reach out and grab it. Overthrows Kazir, goes through his hands and into the hands of Mason Erickson, still with Star Valley. High post Kazir pass, back to the corner. Erickson against Evans, down low. Merrill with some space against Ellingford. Ellingford got the block, but also was caught hooking. And it's a upcoming free throw line appearance for Chase Merrill. Hooked his elbow there. Foul number 1 on Ellingford. (22-20) on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Merrill misses. 22-20 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. So Merrill makes the first, misses the second. Evanston basketball. 35 seconds left. Lloyd on the left corner. Near side. Off the ball screen, turns it over. Chris Muller called with the illegal move. .1 on the clock. Star Valley leading by a single possession, 2 points. Horsley can walk right into a half-court offensive setup. Right side to Shaw, back to Horsley, looks for the skip left. Evanston flashing around in the zone, covering everyone well, trying to cut off the passing lanes. Up top, Horsley swings to the left. Erickson bounce pass back to Horsley. Horsley to Erickson, fakes to the corner, goes back up top. 6 seconds left. Screen from Kazir to the right, goes through it, gets a screen to the left. Corner turnaround shot at the wing. Merrill misses at the buzzer. 22-20, Evanston leads. Evanston trails Star Valley by 2 points. 22-20, Star Valley on top of the Red Devils. On the Impact Physical Therapy Board, this is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you run a farm or ranch, you understand how important water is when it comes to your animals. Not only does it matter for the overall health of your animals, but it directly ties to your bottom line. Ellingford Brothers sells cement water troughs and custom-built critter ladders, culverts, head gates, and septic tanks. See how Ellingford Brothers can help you with water options for your farm or ranch. Call today, 307-789-1515. That's 789-1515.
Is laundry one of those chores that drags you down? Let Joe's Modern Cleaners come to your rescue. Take advantage of their wash and fold service. You drop it off and pick it up. The rest is done for you. Or you could take all your clothes to Joe's, load them up into the multiple washers, then dry them in the multiple dryers, and do all 10 loads in the time that it would take you to do 2 at home. Ask about all our other laundry options at Joe's Modern Cleaners, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. Take all your clothes to Joe's.
From Randolph, Utah to the Uinta Mountains, from Lyman to Evanston. Whenever you have plumbing, heating, or air conditioning problems, call Landmark Plumbing and Heating at 307-789-8793. Regular office hours run Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But we also offer 24/7 emergency service. Do you need a new septic system, water heater, or furnace? You can trust Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Program our number into your phone right now, 307-789-8793. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
Sometimes when you're shopping for a vehicle, you're not sure what you want, so you drop by and look at all the options. Other times you know exactly what you want. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, you can call us or schedule a test drive online. We'll have it ready when you get here. We're here to help you get exactly what you want on your schedule. So whether you want to browse or pre-schedule a test drive, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet is here for you. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Education in Wyoming has been a long-held tradition. The communities that make up Uinta County School District number 1 are committed to those traditions. Student learning, teacher and staff development, extracurricular activities for students to choose from, quality facilities that are clean and comfortable, and a transportation department that always goes above and beyond are just some of the ways we work as a community to help students succeed. Uinta County School District number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
At the half, 22-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Star Valley leading Evanston. Scores first for Evanston, 6 points from Mason Ellingford and Seth Lloyd. For Dawson Crofts, he has 2 points, 3 for Chris Muller, and 3 for Lance Evans on Star Valley's side. 6 points from Taylor Horsley, 5 from R.J. Kazare, 5 from Chase Merrill. Actually, 3 from Kazare, 5 from Merrill, 4 for Tanner Thompson, 2 for Mason Erickson, and 2 from Taylor Horsley. Joined now by Evanston girls head coach Jeremy Fessler. Star Valley, last year it was Kelly Walsh and Evanston kind of at the top on the west side, and coming into the conference season, it looked like Star Valley was the team to beat in the west side, and they sure looked like that today.
Yeah, they thoroughly outplayed us in every facet of the game, and there's not much to say about that. We were bad. We quit. We didn't play hard. Stepped behind on everything we did. Their physicality on us was just, they took us out of everything we try to do. They just shove us around the court. They play fast. They move the ball. If we try to front the post, they throw over the top. We don't get backside. If we get backside, they skip it across and hit a three. They were good today. Way, way better than us.
You know, you don't have to be better than all the teams to get into state, but you definitely want a better performance than you saw today, especially against a team that you know is going to be there at the end of the year. They had more height than you, and they really took advantage of that, but it seemed like we never really got any pressure going in the full court press like we did the first time against them.
No, you know, we struggled in that too. I mean, I knew they were going to run a little flash on us, but mentally we just weren't here today. It's like we were still in Evanston thinking about the glories of the Green River game. I don't know, but it was a completely different team today, a team that I haven't seen. I haven't seen this year, because even in our other defeats to those Utah and Idaho teams, we still fought. And today there was no fight in our girls.
Well, you've gone up against teams and lost big before, and you've gone up against similar adversity before and maybe years past. What's next when you come back to work on Monday?
Well, we've got to figure out some type of zone that will work for us. Typically we run a 1-2-2, and we have 5 short guards, and when we run that, it puts them on the backside rebounding when they shoot in the corner or that area, and we just don't have the size to run that. So we're gonna be putting in a 2-3 where we try to keep our size more down and put another rebounder down there and keep our shorter guards up top. And so when we play teams like this that can shoot and they have good posts, we have a little bit better chance. So we're going to work on that, and then we got to get in them and get them going, and we'll put this one behind us. You know, I told them about 3 years ago, Gillette played East at regionals, and Gillette beat East by 46 points. And the next week they went and East beat them at state for the state championship. So it happens to teams, but you don't want it to happen like that. It was bad from the start.
It seemed like Star Valley had made some adjustments from the first time they saw you. 3-point shooting was really a struggle for them in the first half, the first time you played them, and then they got it going a little bit more, and that ended up being kind of the difference maker. But right from the get-go, it looked like they had worked some screens to stop players, our defenders from getting out on them. The ball movement was a little bit different, and I know 3 times in a row it seemed like they got Shea to come under the hoop and be wide open on a pass to the right wing, and she got 3-3-3 right to start the third quarter.
And we drilled that yesterday, and one of them we just got lost on us. We didn't communicate. The other 2, we are chasing around the backside of that screen, and we drilled going ball side and just meeting her up there. And they're tougher than us. We run right in the pick and stop, and they let her have wide open threes. And if we were there, then they would just throw it inside to the post on that weak side, and we'd stand behind and just get beat. So we just didn't have it today.
You move on to Jackson. Next week you're at home. You get the full 5 days of practice, which is probably good. You can go back, watch some film, work on some shots, work on some defense, everything that you want to shore up. But another conference game against a team that struggled the past years, but you really just can never overlook.
Yeah, well, we can't overlook anybody. Anybody on our schedule can beat us with the struggles that we have offensively. And so, you know, we have to take every game one game at a time, and I guarantee we won't be overlooking them. You know, if we struggle scoring, they could beat us, and so, you know, that's got to be a focus of ours. Every time out, play hard. You saw that we didn't play hard today. The girls did not play hard, and we struggle when we don't play hard.
And you never know. You said any day your offense can disappear. Any day, really, this season, anyone on the West offense can disappear. I don't know if you saw yesterday's game with Kelly Walsh and Cody. The final in that game, 26-23. I mean, you got to be kidding me with all the athletes out there on the court that they combined for 49 points.
Yeah, that's crazy. But it is true. It is what it is. Girls basketball.
Coach Fessler, good luck moving in to next week, and hope for better results next Saturday.
Thank you.
We will take one last break and return with the second half. The boys are back out. Evanston trails Star Valley 22-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
Closing seconds of halftime, 22-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Homestanding Star Valley Braves leading the way. Dean Shaw with 6 points, R.J. Kazir with 3, 5 from Chase Merrill, 4 from Tanner Thompson, 2 from Mason Erickson, and 2 from Taylor Horsley. All that said, not a high-scoring game, but a balanced offensive attack from Star Valley. And on Evanston, they're getting guys involved too. They have 5 guys who have got onto the board. A little bit of foul trouble to worry about. Lance Evans picked up 2 very early. He went the entire second quarter without getting a third. Mason Ellingford with 1 foul and 1 foul for Chris Muller. So all 4 of Evanston's fouls have come inside the post from post players. Overall, you'll take 4 fouls total. But another foul from Evans, another one from Ellingford. Things could get a little bit hairy in the blocks, and it looks like Evanston could have an advantage there in the second half if they can continue to get the ball down there. So you certainly want to keep all those guys out onto the court. Seth Lloyd with 6 points, leading the way for the Red Devils, along with Mason Ellingford and 6 points. Seth Lloyd is 2 of 2 from the three-point line, and he had a third shot that was from deep, and it went up as soon as a moving screen by Ellingford was called, and it hit the back of the handle and then fell back down. It would have been the difference in this game. Evanston basketball to start off the second half, stolen away by Dean Shaw. He takes it the rest of the way. 24-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Careless start for Evanston, and it forces an immediate substitution upcoming as Dawson Crofts moves to the check-in table at 7:35 left in the third quarter. To the right corner as Evanston moves from left to right, down low from Lloyd to Evans. A reverse shot, and Evans gets in the face of Chase Merrill, talking some trash to him. After that make, Evans with a little bit of attitude, and you like that out of a guy that's normally so quiet. You just got to keep it in check. He did pick up a double technical earlier in the year, but we'll take a little hand jive and talking back and forth between guys. Erickson, short corner shot, floats it, air balls. Tough rebound from behind. Evans avoids letting Horsley poke it out. Evans takes it across, tries to go off the dribble. 2-step scoop shot, good! And the foul, and he's back talking to Merrill, gets a chest bump from Ellingford. Evans takes over the second half immediately. 1 minute and 2 seconds in. It's tied at 24 apiece. And to the line for the lead, Evans with the and one. Foul number 2 on Chase Merrill. Shot up and in. Evans, 5 points in quick fashion. And Evanston leads 25-24 on the Impact Physical Therapies board. Mason Erickson on the left wing to the right wing to Merrill. Down to the corner, inside the three-point line to the paint. Horsley at the top of the key. Step back at the free throw line, moves in, rattles a shot down. 26-25. This is an old-fashioned shootout, back and forth in the third quarter. This is what we like, a little bit of offensive scoring. Out to the right corner. Crofts for 3. Rattles out. Shaw on the run. Has Thompson to his right. No, that's Jeske. Takes it himself instead. Dean Shaw with another bucket. He has 4 in the quarter, 10 in the game. 28-25, Star Valley. Impact Physical Therapy board getting lit up, something that did not happen in the first half, either the first or second time these two teams played. 6:08 left in the second quarter. Hurd takes it on the right corner from Crofts. Couple dribbles, picks back up, looks to Hurd, or looks from Hurd to Crofts, and delivers it at the top of the key. Crofts going to work, picks up his dribble, just beyond the three-point line, gives it to Lloyd, far side. Lloyd at the top, thinks about a 3, to the right wing, down low. Ellingford, 1 dribble, spins around, up top to Lloyd, stolen away by Jeske. Nathan Horsley has Dean Shaw to his left and passes it, misses the layup. Shaw can't convert on the opening. Evanston basketball, skip to the left side. Evans has it. He may try to go off the dribble again. He does and gets fouled. Dean Shaw or Horsley picks it up. Number 3 signaled by the official. Taylor Horsley with his 3rd. Actually, they say Jeske. He wasn't in the area, I don't think. Maybe I gave it to Jeske, which is 3rd. And I think that was a mistake on the board. It sure looked like it was on Horsley. Free throw line, Evans has it. 1 dribble, back to Lloyd. Thinks about a 3, steps inside. Down low, Ellingford bobbles the pass, can't handle it. Jeske comes up with the rebound. Jeske takes it across the timeline as Evanston sets back and begins to defend. Out to the right wing, up top, Shaw fakes a 3. Step inside on the wing. Misses off the right iron. Ball down on the ground, loose and picked up by for Lloyd. To Crofts on the sideline, into the paint. Block foul, missed shot, 2 upcoming from the line for Dawson. Crofts with 2 points in the first half. Checked in almost immediately after a turnover. Sent Garrett Berger to the bench, and Crofts took over at that spot. Coach Cornian, knowing the importance of a conference victory on the road and seeing how good a position the Red Devils are at the moment, not hesitating to make any changes early on. That puts Crofts as effectively a starter in the second half. Chris Muller moves to the scorer's table. On a make, he'll be able to check back in, but it's a miss. Ellingford fighting for the rebound, still down to the line, and last touch by Crofts. Out of bounds, last touched Evanston. Star Valley leads at 28-26 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Got another wet spot on the court. It's almost like there's a sheet of ice under this basketball court, or a leaking roof, something like that. Like the old Boston Garden. They'd have the basketball court over the hockey court come playoff time, and there'd be precipitation coming up from the wood. It's had to wipe off the ball, had to wipe up the floor multiple times. Drive in by Jeske. He's fouled up in the air. 2 shots upcoming for Andrew. Foul called on number 32, Mason Ellingford, his second. 4:35 left in the third quarter. 3 fouls for Star Valley. That's the first of the quarter for Evanston. Jeske delivers on the opening free throw. Star Valley outscoring Evanston 7-6 in the quarter. Second free throw by Jeske, good as well. 4-point lead, 30-26 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Lloyd dealing with the trap behind the timeline, goes over to the left sideline to Crofts, throws up high to the right. Lloyd across, throws to the corner. Hurd out to Crofts, into the paint, fading away, shot rattles down. It was like a shot put flat all the way, but it hit the back of the rim and fell down. 30-28. Crofts has 5 in the game, 3 in the quarter. Right corner is Jeske, has Lloyd on him. Turn around, and Mason Erickson gets body checked by Crofts. First foul on Dawson. Must have been as he received the pass and got bumped back a little bit, because there was not a whole lot of contact there. Jeske up high to Horsley on the inbound. Close to the half-line circle. Jeske takes it on the corner. Out to Erickson. Open on the right side for 3. Misses off the back. Rebound, Star Valley. Kazare into the game, picking up that board. Horsley to Jeske, over to the right side. Back to Shaw. To turnaround. Free throw line. Kazare misses short. Rebound was into the hands of Hurd, but he bobbled it. Back to Star Valley. Chris Muller fouls Erickson. An unnecessary foul there, trying to get a steal, is number 3 with 3:38 in the third quarter. Second foul on Muller. Jeske to Shaw, down high post. Kazare up top, Horsley for a 3 ball. It was almost a bank, but it's Saturday, so it's no good. Rebound by Shaw, put back. 32-28 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Shaw with 12 points. And Lloyd throws it away, intending for Crofts on the sideline. Missed him by about 5 feet, either way, up or to the side. Hurd out of the game, Garrett Berger back in for Evanston. Mason Erickson out, replaced Tanner Thompson in. Jeske out as well. And in for him is Alec Lawson. So you got Lawson and Kazare in the post. Kazare kind of a stretch 4 player for Star Valley at 6'3". Thompson flashes, ball into the post, fakes it down there. Horsley to the far side. Lawson has it. 3 minutes left in the third. Drive in. Horsley beats Muller, goes up high, teardrop shot down, 34-28. Wheels falling off right now for Evanston, needing some response. Muller on a turnaround, forced that into a lot of pressure. comes down with his own offensive rebound, second chance opportunity. To the right corner, down low into the blocks. Ellingford turnaround, push shot, good. Finally some offense for the Red Devils who started out so quick. Ellingford with his first bucket of the second half. Teardrop shot again, this one by Shaw, down. Shot 5'10", put it right over the long outstretched arm of the 6'5" Mason Ellingford. 36-30 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 2:08 left in the third. Skip to the right side. Seth Lloyd had some space, but he's quickly closed out. Garrett Berger open for three. Misses long. Rebounded by Shaw. A lot of pressure from him and from Lloyd and Berger. Knocked out of bounds. Push off on the hip check by Garrett. Fouls are starting to pile up for the Red Devils late in this third quarter. Already up to 4. 1:53 left remaining in quarter number 3. 36-30. Thompson takes a screen from Kazir into the paint. Dish out left corner. Shaw to the top. Kazir at the top of the key. High post. Gives off. Lawson turns around. Underhand throw to Thompson. Has a screen from Kazir. Goes away from it. Lloyd pops out to defend him. Forced the giveaway. Back to Horsley. Berger crossed over. Horsley steps back at the wing. Close to a double dribble. Then to Thompson at the top. 1:22 left. Another screen. This one by Lawson. Thompson open. Finds Horsley. Into the paint. Athletic shot, hard off the glass, no good. Ellingford misses. Berger got slapped in the head, and everyone's saying, where's the foul there? Seth Lloyd on the left wing. Double team coming in. They're trying to shut down Lloyd. 1:03 left. Crofts to the left side. Lloyd open for three. It's deep, and it's no good. Evans hand fighting for the ball. Last touch, Star Valley by Lawson. Evanston holds on. Berger got smacked in the head, and he's slow walking out. He's still got a black eye from that, and the referee gives him a pat on the back, and Berger saying, well, how about a courtesy foul there? Inbound from Crofts to Ellingford. Screen from Ellingford to Crofts for the three ball. He was backing away like it was good, but it misses off the front iron out of bounds. Star Valley basketball, 36-30 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evans had 5 points in a minute, 2 for the Red Devils, and since then it's just been 5 points the rest of the way, under a minute to play in the third. Red Devils down by 6. On the road, conference matchup number 2. Thompson with the ball for Star Valley. Shaw to the corner. Kazira for three. Rattles out. No good. Ellingford up ahead to Seth Lloyd. Far sideline takes it across at the midline circle level. Up top from Hurd, back to Lloyd. Has it a shade to the left of the key. Near side on the right to Hurd, back to Lloyd on the opposite. 16 seconds left. 36-30. Evanston for one possession, one shot to try to get it down 4 or maybe even 3 points. Skip to the right. Pass picked off. Shaw with his third steal to force a layup. Misses though. Hurd slaps it to avoid a putback by Horsley, but that's also just out of frustration. Evanston gives away the ball on the last possession. No points come out of it, but momentum Star Valley's way as we enter the final 8 minutes. 36-30 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Super kids deserve super care. Experience the difference with board-certified pediatricians Alan Brown, MD, and Berg Gilmartin, MD, at Uinta Medical Group. Whether it's tracking your child's overall health at Well Child Checks or helping your little ones feel better when they're sick, Dr. Brown and Dr. Gilmartin are here to help your child grow, learn, and thrive. Schedule an appointment with Dr. Brown or Dr. Gilmartin by calling 307-789-WELL 9355 or visit evanstonanytime.com.
Have you been saying no to wearing your jewelry because of a missing stone, a broken chain, or a ring that's just too small? Or are you interested in redesigning your ring altogether? Jeff at Seavers Jewelers can repair or create almost all jewelry at extremely competitive prices. Jewelry is supposed to be worn. Bring it to Seavers Jewelers today for a free cleaning and any repairs it might need. Say yes to wearing your jewelry. Say it with Seavers. Seavers Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Evanston.
Fourth quarter begins. Star Valley basketball leading at 36-30 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Andrew Jeske out at leading the point charge for the Braves to the right side. Dean Shaw with 8 points in the third quarter, giving Star Valley a 6-point advantage and bringing them back from a brief deficit as Lance Evans, 5 points in the first 62 seconds, gave Evanston a 1-point lead. Jeske has it, passes back to the right side. Mason Erickson guarded by Lloyd, hands off. Erickson to Jeske, then to the top. Up high into the Merrill and the high post. Will Johnson into the game to start off the fourth quarter as well. Dean Shaw down to the blocks, back up top. Johnson walked with it, nothing gets called. Rejected from behind, Ellingford. Dawson Crofts comes away, 3-on-3. Crofts wants to go at it alone. Fadeaway shot off the glass, misses short. Again, Evanston too over anxious in the fast break when defended well by Star Valley. Jeske on the corner, open for three, no good. Ball was into the hands of Hurd, but knocked out by Shaw. He chases it down, but since he was the last to touch it, it's over and back. Star Valley doesn't like that call. Evanston, quite the fans. 36-30 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Taylor Horsley checks in for Shaw. It was all Dean Shaw with 3 steals, maybe 4 steals in the third quarter. Converted for 8 points. Shot 4 of 7. Free throw line, Lance Evans out to the corner. Hurd has been conservative today. I think he's only taken 1 3-point attempt. Missed that one. Crofts to the right side. Lloyd to the corner. Almost had to chase that one down to keep it from going out of bounds. Jump stop, Hurd down low. Delivering to Ellingford. Can't deliver it though. Missed it long. Rebound Star Valley. Johnson back and then ahead across the timeline to Andrew Jeske. 1.5 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter, 36-30. Nobody's scored. Star Valley leading Evanston. Johnson has a screen to the right of Jeske. And an illegal moving screen, second moving screen called against Star Valley today. Team foul number 4 for the Braves. First foul on Johnson. Inbound to Seth Lloyd. Closing in on the final 6 minutes of the game. Nobody scored in the fourth quarter yet. High throw up to the wing. Brady Hurd looks back to Lloyd. Gives it to him at the top of the key. 6 minutes left. Hurd on the corner. 36-30 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evans wants it at the free throw line. Gets it. Jeske on him. Merrill in front. Out to the left corner. Brady Hurd misses long on a 3-ball. Evans fighting for the rebound and knocks it off the body of Will Johnson. Lance Evans playing with a ton of passion today. He's had a rough go of it at the start of the season, but the last 3 games really have been slow climbs back up. Yesterday with 9 points. Out to the corner. He has 5 in the second quarter, on the start of the second half. Evans down low, misses long. Ellingford on the rebound. Back to Crofts. No! Stolen away. Jeske to Horsley. At the free throw line, Horsley stops and delivers a little teardrop fadeaway. First points of the fourth quarter come 2 minutes and 40 seconds into it. 5:20 left, 38-30 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Star Valley leading Evanston. Crofts, jump, stop, out to the corner. Hurd wants another 3, doesn't look good either. Again off the front handle. Evans called for his 3rd foul for the little love tap off the head of Mason Erickson. Team foul number 5. Timeout taken. We'll be back in 30 seconds on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
I think another good name for Matt Rex, the owner of T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston, would be the Anger Eraser. I came out to the parking lot to find a ding and scratch. I was so angry, I went to T-Bar S Body Shop to get a quote and met Matt Rex. He said they would fix it, and he'd even talked to my insurance company. When I picked up my car, it looked great. No stress, no hassle. Matt's friendliness and quality service erased all my anger. When your car gets bunged up, don't get angry, just let T-Bar fix your car.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Full timeout, so we took a 60 instead of a 30. 38-30 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 5:06 left in the final quarter. Homestanding Star Valley Braves leading the Evanston Red Devils by 8. 10 points in the first quarter, 10 in the second, 10 in the third. Evanston's offense has been consistently 10 points a quarter for Star Valley. They had 12 in the first, 10 in the second, 14 in the third, sitting at just 2 points to no points for the Red Devils in the fourth. Under 5 minutes to play. Horsley into the paint. High post. Dish out to the left corner. Erickson takes Ellingford off the dribble. Turns around into a double team against the trees. Timeout taken by Coach Kabanik for Star Valley. We'll take one as well. 4:41 left. Back in 30 seconds on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
38-30 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard out of the 30-second timeout. Evanston down by 8 points. 4:41 left in the fourth quarter. The Red Devils have not scored as of yet. 3 minutes and 19 seconds in. Star Valley has 2 points. Star Valley basketball in their half side. Horsley, good screen by Merrill. Leaves Berger in the dust. Backs up, gives it off to Jeske. Jeske at the top. Seth Lloyd stabbing at it. Goes around the screen from Merrill. Walks into a double team. Lloyd still on Jeske. Goes through 2 men. Loses the ball down to the ground. Him and Evans. Possession arrows with Evanston. Jump ball Red Devils. Lance, a pretty quiet guy. Not going to say too much, but today on the court, he's shown a lot of emotion. Took over briefly in the third quarter, gets the ball back for the Red Devils here, looking to finally score. No space to be found against this Star Valley defense. The Red Devils have been relegated to just passing it around the perimeter, looking for something. Berger at the top, right wing to Hurd. Skip to the left, Lloyd. Drive into the paint, stop, floater, one-handed, a little bit long. Dean Shaw back into the contest, takes the board down with his right hand, slows down, throws it across the timeline on a bounce to the sideline. Horsley. Horsley gets run into by Berger for Garrett's second foul. Time running low, and Star Valley knows it. On Thursday, Evanston had a gigantic lead at this point against Green River and then let the Wolves get back into it. This was about the point when Green River started hitting 3 balls, but Star Valley looks like they're doing exactly what they needed to take care of this lead. Up 8, 4 minutes left and under. In high school basketball, the game can oftentimes be over with no shot clock. Shot to the right side, Erickson. Dribbles once, backed up top to Merrill. Drives into the paint, step through. Had his pocket picked by Evans, but picks it back up. Then taken away again. Evans on the steal. Seth Lloyd up ahead to Berger. Throws over the head of Mason Ellingford. And a wide open shot, and finally, some space offensively taken away. Dawson Crofts checks in for Evans. 3:21 left. Star Valley basketball. Evanston still pitching a shutout, a self-inflicted one in the fourth. Shaw breaks through the press, turns back around after getting into the paint, loses his dribble though. Hurd comes up with it, drives past Dean Shaw into the paint, tries to take it himself, draws contact against Merrill, headed to the free throw line. Clock at 3:08 as Brady Hurd steps up to the free throw line, has not scored today. On the season from the free throw line, Hurd at 74%, 29 of 39 heading into Thursday's game. Don't believe he shot anything from the free throw line in that contest, misses the first. Can double check on that right now. Evanston still has not scored. Hurd was 2 of 2 from the free throw line on Thursday. Second shot, no good. The shutout continues, and then an off the ball or a loose ball foul against Mason Ellingford. His third is foul number 7 for the Red Devils, and it sends Star Valley to the line. 3:07 left in quarter number 4. No good on the free throw by Merrill. Dawson Crofts takes it across. Back to Lloyd. There's no time to waste offensively. You're down to a few possessions left and down by 3. Crofts on the left wing fakes a 3-ball, dribbles into the corner, up top to Lloyd. He steps back to control it. Berger to the right corner. Hurd nearly traveled with it. Takes a 3. Looks good. Down! Brady Hurd finally scores a point for Evanston. The Red Devils down by 5 and a timeout taken. 2:41 left in the contest. This is a Red Devil basketball presentation by First Bank on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive, here in Evanston.
Hurd went 0-2 from the free throw line, and that resulted in a loose ball foul that sent Chase Merrill to the free throw stripe himself for Star Valley. Went 0 of 1. Missed the front end as Dawson Crofts gets the rebound down. And Brady Hurd, I don't think he was looking to shoot necessarily, but found himself wide open and said, why not? Took a 3, made it. He's shooting under 20%, right around 15% from beyond the arc this year, but add that one in. The Red Devils in a 2-possession game down to Star Valley. 2:41 left in the fourth quarter. 38-33 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. That brought to you by Justin Dennis. Press on for the Red Devils. Throw up to Merrill. Hand off quickly. Horsley takes it across. Down to the baseline. He's trapped at the corner. Up top, Jeske gets out of trouble. Jeske guarded by Hurd. Crosses over through the legs. Merrill has it. Double team. Spins around to the left side, loses his dribble, picks it up right before it goes out of bounds. Timeout taken. Star Valley back in 30. 2:23 left on the clock. Evanston trails 38-33 on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
It's important to feel like you belong. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we understand the value of connection. When you become a member, you join our family. You become an owner of a not-for-profit financial organization, and your success becomes our success. We give back to our members by offering lower loan rates, fewer fees, higher yields, and more products and services. Become a member of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, and let's work together to reach your financial goals. We're a caring partner here for you. Member NCUA.
You're invited to browse through the store at Kazine's Ace Hardware in Evanston. You'll find vacuums and cleaning supplies, everything you need for your next painting project. A full line of electrical products, bolts, screws, hand tools, power tools, bathroom fixtures, and plumbing supplies. Plus everything else you need to take care of your lawn and garden, from lawnmowers to fertilizer. Once you finish all your projects, you can sit down on the comfortable patio furniture and barbecue on your new Weber or Traeger grill that you could also find at Kazine's Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Kazine's Ace Hardware on Front Street in Evanston.
Coach Paul Kabanek has a 5-point lead with his Star Valley Braves on top of Evanston, 38-33 with 2:23 left in the game. At some point it should be coming down to free throws, but Star Valley, with a couple of turnovers on their end, may put Evanston back into the contest. We get a timeout taken on the inbound as it was close to a 5-second call. We'll keep it right here. Let's see how many timeouts they have. Probably just one left. Full timeout taken as well. 38-33. Evanston scored 10 points through the first 3 quarters, has 3 points in the fourth quarter. Star Valley, conversely, not much better. They have, well, actually worse. They have 2 points and are 0-1 from the line as opposed to Evanston's 0 for 2. 36-30 at the end of the third quarter. Basically the same, getting down to the final couple minutes of the fourth. As we mentioned, talking to Coach Fessler at the half, we are back at Red Devil Gymnasium this coming Saturday. 5:30 and 7 o'clock tips for the girls, followed by the boys. 5 o'clock pregame on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Both teams back out onto the court. And Star Valley basketball, an inbound from the left sideline right at the players bench for Andrew Jeske. Has Horsley behind the timeline, delivers it. Star Valley across. Double team, Hurd rather, with the hand check. His first foul? Yes, he gave it to Garrett Berger. What? All right. I don't think Garrett Berger was in the area. I thought it was Lloyd and Hurd. But the foul goes to Garrett. For 1-and-1 free throw is good. Horsley at the line. For Star Valley, Taylor Horsley at the free throw line, a 78% free throw shooter. Second one rattles out. Evans on the rebound. 6-point lead, 39-33 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Seth Lloyd at the top to the left corner. Crofts. Been a little slow going offensively today for everyone, Crofts included. Right side handoff from Hurd to Lloyd. He drives in, out to the corner, opens up Hurd. Spaceline step through. Crofts open on the wing for three. No. Erickson on the rebound. Under 2 minutes to play. Jeske across. Trap comes in. Dribbles out to Erickson, then to Horsley. Open shots galore, but Star Valley's doing what they should do and not shooting the ball. Force Evanston to foul him. Down 2 possessions, and Hurd picks up what I believe should be his first. They're showing currently foul number 3 on number 2. There's no one on Evanston with a number 2. Maybe it's 3. Maybe they put him in as number 2. 1-and-1 attempt for Jeske. Oh, I see what they're doing. Number 2, Jeske's at the line, so they gave him a foul. Be his foul. Put someone in. He goes 2 of 2 from the line. 41-33 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Jeske with 4 points, all from the line. 8-point advantage. 1.5 minutes to go. Evanston with 3 points in the quarter. Just out of time about. Deep 3 by Lloyd. No good. Berger trying to chase it down. Saves it. To Hurd. Drive into the paint. Bounce pass to Evans off the glass. Points Evanston. Timeout Cornea. 1-1-1 on the clock. 1 minute and 11 seconds. And the Devils down by 6. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Evanston down by 6, 41-35 here in Afton, Wyoming, to the homestanding Star Valley Braves. The Red Devils in those red jerseys, Star Valley in the whites. Canary yellow siding. With the ball, Evanston on the pressure. Just got a 2 from Lance Evans, preceding the Evanston timeout. Andrew Jeske will inbound. Throws it over the head to Dean Shaw. Bounce pass to the corner. Erickson back to the right wing, but fouled before that. Team foul number 10. Double bonus time. 2 shots regardless for Mason Erickson. Erickson's a 64% free throw shooter. Makes the first. 7-point game and a 3-possession lead for Star Valley. Second in as well, 8-point advantage 43-35, 1 minute, 5 seconds to go. And it appears Evanston will drop to 1-1 in the conference season and Star Valley to 2-0. Erickson dribbles high, back to Horsley. 50 seconds left. Foul got to be coming here quick. No, a steal by Brady Hurd, and then a foul called. He'll be dancing down to the bench. Foul number 4. Puts his jersey inside of his mouth so as not to say anything. 47.2 seconds left in the game, and at the free throw line is Taylor Horsley. Shooting 2, misses the first. 7 points for Horsley today, below his season average of 11.6. Second good. 44-35, lead up to 9 points. A full 3-possession game, couldn't get any more without being 4. Lloyd, 23-foot 3, no good. Evans on the board, fouled and 1. Shot called off. Never mind. 2 free throws for Evans. 34.4 seconds left. It's about a 2-hour drive from Star Valley to Evanston, and these home fans that made the trip, or these road fans that made the trip, are going to have a lot to talk about following the completion of this contest. It was on the ground, so no 2 shots. That was just team foul number 5. Dawson Crofts missed a 3. Rebounded by Star Valley. Dean Shaw headed to the line. Lance Evans picks up his 4th foul. 23.7 seconds, 9-point lead, and Star Valley will come away with a victory, barring an absolute miracle. A 2-0 start for the Braves, and what a turnaround. They've had a good beginning of the year. That will put them to 9-4 on the season, but they did not look strong at all against Evanston in the first meeting. Looking a whole lot better. It's a team that's beaten Thunder Basin. They defeated Mountain View the day before Evanston lost in overtime to the Buffaloes. Defeated Jackson by 19, a team that's Jackson team that's looked as strong as that program has in years. And now have defeated the Evanston Devils on day 2 of conference play. 3 free throws coming up for Brady Hurd. 15.9 seconds left. Shaw missed both of his free throws on Star Valley's side, so the lead's still 9 points for the Braves. 15.9 left. That's seconds, not minutes. Hurd on the first free throw, in. Even with 3 makes here, needing 6 points in 15.9 seconds, it's just not enough time usually. You need to steal the inbound. Makes the second. Lead at 7. Hurd to make it 6. Cannot, misses. Rebound, Jeske. Hurd fouls. His 4th by my count. And maybe you missed that one on purpose if you're Brady and hoping for Lance Evans to get a rebound so you can make it a 4-point play out of a 3-point potential. That was foul 1 on Seth Lloyd, I guess. 44-37, the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Jeske to advance the Star Valley lead. Cannot on the first shot. Post game coming up following the completion of this game. See if we can get Coach Cornea. We'll hear from Ryan Berger about the Special Olympic area games upcoming. Second free throw made by Horsley, and a 3 missed on the other end by Crofts. No good. Rebounded by Lloyd. Put in. 4 seconds left. 45-39. Shaw takes it across, throws it up into the air. The game is over. 45-39 the final on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. The Evanston Red Devils have dropped to 1-1 on the conference season. Star Valley at 2-0. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be back in 2 minutes to begin this post-game show. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
For over 10 years, the professional and friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions has been serving customers in Wyoming and Utah. Our professional technicians live and work in communities across both states. This way, we are able to provide quick, quality service to all of our customers. We serve businesses in all sizes, and we also provide service and supplies for HP printers. Please call us today and let's see how we can help with all your printing and copying needs. Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770. The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds, plus online streaming music, giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches. Catch up on local and regional news and stream your favorite music. Visit mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook and stream it all live. The Steel Fabrication Shop at Ellingford Brothers is available for large and small projects alike. We work with individuals, the public is always welcome, and contractors. We design and build one-of-a-kind projects, plus we fabricate loose parts and heavy equipment, and customize Ford and Dodge pickup truck front bumpers, plus equipment including hitches, trailers, and more. Serving customers since 1936, Ellingford Brothers is reliable, honest, and offers competitive pricing. Call today, 307-789-1515.
Got the final point tallies added up. Jake Hibbert joining you post-game here at Afton, Wyoming at Star Valley High School. And I think I incorrectly said Jeske missed his last two free throws, went 1 of 2 from there. So he finishes with 5 points, and that puts us up to the total. First for Star Valley, Dean Shaw leads the way with 14 points, 8 points from Taylor Horsley, 5 from Shaw, 6 from Thompson, 3 from Kazare, 5 for Merrill, 4 for Mason Erickson, and I don't know if I said it already, but 8 for Taylor Horsley. On Evanston's side, Seth Lloyd, 8 points. Mason Ellingford, 8 points. Lance Evans, 8 points. Dawson Crofts with 7, 5 points from Brady Hurd, and 3 from Chris Muller. Gets you to 39. Let's give you a Red Devil recap. After a 2-0 trip to Red Devil Gymnasium on the opening day of conference season, Evanston drops both Star Valley contests and moves to 1-1 in both the girls and the boys on the conference season. The Lady Red Devils started off with a big loss, trailed 35-12 at the end of the first half, and a running clock was implemented early in the fourth quarter. Star Valley running away with it 64-25. Leading Evanston scorer was Corey DeRue with 8 points. On the Evanston boys side, the Red Devils never led after a quarter. They had a couple of brief leads at the beginning of the game, but could never quite get back into the contest. Their last lead came in the first couple minutes of the third quarter after Lance Evans started off with a 5-point quarter in the first 62 seconds. Leading score for the Red Devils in the 45-39 loss, 3 players with 8 points each, Seth Lloyd, Mason Ellingford, and Lance Evans. A zone look from Star Valley really shut Evanston down in the third quarter, and it was not until a couple minutes left in the fourth before they finally scored their first bucket of the quarter. Star Valley closed out, shooting well from the free throw line, and turned over Evanston just too many times. The Red Devils fall again 45-39 and move to 1-1 both in the girls and boys on the conference season. And that is your Red Devil recap. We will take a break, come back with Ryan Berger to tell us about the Special Olympics area games happening next week on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball.
If you haven't seen the huge selection of furniture and appliances at Kazine's, you've got to stop by. Is your mattress old and lumpy? We sell mattresses. Has your dishwasher quit doing its job? We carry a full line of kitchen appliances. Does your living room furniture look like it started out in your great Aunt Vi's house? We've got you covered. At Kazine's, you'll find great prices and everything you need to furnish your home inside and out. Stop in today. Kazine's, 800 Front Street, Evanston.
The Lumberyard in Evanston, Wyoming is your local IFA dealer. The Lumberyard has tons of animal feed lines and accessories to help with your farm and ranch. Since 1923, IFA has worked to manufacture and distribute the highest quality products to the agricultural community. The Lumberyard has partnered with IFA to develop product lines based on customer need. We won't sell you something that doesn't make you successful. Visit us online or at the Lumberyard today, your local IFA dealer, 400 Front Street in Evanston.
Welcome back. Post-game here at Star Valley. 45-39, the final on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Star Valley defeats Evanston. Time for your Dr. McKay Franklin Precision play of the game. For the Red Devil boys team, Lance Evans had 5 points to begin the first 62 seconds of the third quarter. Converted on an and one opportunity. Had a field goal followed by a block, a rebound. Took it down, drove from coast to coast, was fouled and converted, and gave the Evanston Red Devils their last lead that they would end up holding for the rest of the contest. That is your Dr. McKay Franklin Precision play of the game. Coming in a loss to Star Valley, Evanston moves to 1-1 both in the girls and boys, and will move on to play Jackson this coming Saturday. Let's now hear from Ryan Berger, Special Olympics coach for Evanston High School.
Ryan Berger with the Special Olympics program. We are getting close to competition time. He says the 25th coming up in Pinedale. Season's been going as far as practice. You got lots of snow. This season seems like, snow-wise, it's the best we've had in a little while.
Yeah, it's been great. Kids are excited to be out in the snow. Even though it's kind of cold on the coaches, the kids are moving. They're having fun, and we're starting to get good times from them, and they're excited and getting excited to go and compete.
Snowshoeing is the event, and we got lots of snow. Have you been out at the golf course, or have you been out at just outside the school? Where have you all done the practicing?
Well, we start outside the school here when we first start practices, and then we end up over at Aspen and work on those groom trails. It's been fun over there, so I appreciate that Aspen School letting us come in and use their facility a little too, because we'll stretch out inside and do some things as well, and then we've been really working on like our relay teams and stuff like that too, getting those ready to go for the area games up in Pinedale.
You usually have a big team. About how many athletes do you have heading to Pinedale?
We're bigger this year, actually. We've been around 12 kids, and now we're almost to 20. So it's been really, really fun. The word's getting out, and a lot of kids are coming out, and it's good. You know, that's what we want. And that's middle school and high school kids. So it's been fun to see the interest of at least the winter games, the winter sport, go up.
You have practice twice a week?
We have practice twice a week. So we're there Tuesday and Thursday. And then we'll have two competitions, obviously the area games in Pinedale, and then we go to state in Jackson that first week of February. And then we're done. But it's getting out and doing something in the winter instead of being cooped up inside, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Now this year, not too much on like other years, but you've got a little bit of traveling to do in between. You got the Special Olympics going, and then you got Evanston basketball going because your son's a point guard too, so you got to balance that time a little bit.
Yep, I do. Obviously, we have to travel quite a bit. I kind of like when the bus driver is driving me around because I don't have to drive on these roads. But yeah, the traveling's it's been across Wyoming pretty decent this winter so far because they've been getting on those roads pretty quick.
Now, you probably have some kids that have several years now of experience in snowshoeing for the area games as you get ready.
Yeah, Joseph Beachel is our leader right now, Joseph and Tanner Spadig, and they just have a ton of experience. This will be Joseph's last year in high school to compete, and I'm really excited for him because he's a really, really, really good Olympian and has the highest of character, and I'm always proud of what he does. And same with Tanner. Tanner's turned into a leader now. He's got a lot of experience, and we're excited for him as well. We lost Parker Merritt to graduation, but I'm sure hopefully sometimes we'll get to see him in the Masters division and stuff. And then Elena Stephen is our only girl, and she's solid too. She's starting to become a seasoned veteran as well. So I'm excited for our kids, and because they like to show off and compete as well. Just like anybody else, they like to show off and compete, and then they put it on the Facebook page and gets lots of views from our community. So lots of support. So I'd like to thank everybody for that.
We have the games on the 25th in Pinedale. Any other dates after that?
The 5th, 6th, and 7th in Jackson for the state games.
All right, and that's February, so just a week and a half.
Thanks to Ryan Berger, and the area games coming up next Saturday. We'll be back at Red Devil Gymnasium on Saturday with the doubleheader against Jackson. Joined now by Coach Cornea. Thanks for coming up here. Frustrating loss for you after you already had played them on the home court. The fourth quarter, the offense just disappeared, and there was no space for your players. And by the time they did score, it just seemed like it was too little too late to get any momentum.
Well, we just lost a huge, huge opportunity. I mean, for us to come up here and be able to go 2-0, you're in the driver's seat in your quad. Seeding matters with regionals, and we just squandered a huge opportunity. I thought our kids played hard. I don't fault their effort at all. I thought they tried to do what we asked them to do, but we got to finish around the rim. There in that fourth quarter, we have looks, and the name of the game is when you're down by 4, you got to make that. And we didn't shoot the ball well from 3, which is something in our wins we've been able to do, and I think we've kind of relied on that. Seth got one down, but besides that, it was, we just couldn't convert from the outside or the inside, and give Star Valley credit. They did some very good things against us. The zone gave us troubles. We've got a lot of zone sets, but, they were very active in it, and we were slow in it. And places where we needed to get the ball, because they were so active, they'd take that space away. We were slow getting there. The timing was off. And I think they gave the rest of the conference the blueprint for Evanston, playing 2-3 and sit back and work, and we struggled to score the ball. So I was disappointed in our transition today. We knew that they were going to get back into it, and we needed to get more just fast opportunities. We weren't able to do that. They got back very well. So tip your hat to Star Valley. Coach Kabonic just did a great job on us. Still a dogfight. I think this is still a team that, when we get them at home, it's going to be between us two, I believe, for the 1 and 2 going into regionals if we take care of our end and clean some things up. So, we'll see this team again, I think multiple times. But, squandered opportunity today.
It looked like a very physical game out there today.
Yeah, and Evanston Star Valley is always going to be that. I mean, these kids work hard. They come from good homes. They get after it just like ours, physical, push around work. I didn't feel like we were outmatched physically, but we obviously didn't win that physical battle either, which is something we need to do with our size, that we were just a step slow and a half a second late on a lot of things today, both ends of the floor.
Well, I'm sure you would have liked to have said that you came away with the win and you had the same thing that you were able to do last game you were able to do, but it looks like it's kind of back to the drawing board against this Star Valley team. They responded very well after their first meeting. Kind of too bad that we had already seen them once, it seems.
And I mean, I don't want to take anything away from them, but I do feel like this is a game that was very winnable for us. We struggle scoring the ball, but we let guys get in the middle of the paint too much, and just some basic things that we preach every day. We allowed them to get there. Taylor Horsley did a great job of getting in the middle. He converted. They made a couple shots that, even a couple pull-up jumpers, which in our offense, our defense, we try to push you to take that 15-foot shot, and we got that a couple times, and, to their credit, they knocked it down. But I do think these are two very evenly matched teams. Today we let some opportunities get away, but, neither of these teams in the next 3 meetings, which we could very well have, it's going to be decided by single digits every time, and it's just going to be who's tougher, who can convert, who can execute on that night, and that's going to be the team that wins these next matches we have with them.
All right, Coach Cornea, thanks for joining us. We will leave it right there. Be back next Saturday, 5:30 and 7 p.m., 5 o'clock pregame on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. I'm Jake Hibbard. Thanks for listening. See us next week, Saturday, at Red Devil Gymnasium.
Thank you for listening to this edition of Red Devil Basketball. Catch all of the games live or archived at mylocalradio.com. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned